Siddharth Kansagra with my fellow mate Gautam Purohit are here with an web application known as HealthX Care. Our main problem which we are solving is when many of the people due to their busy schedule are unable to stay fit or are unable to go to gym for having a workout. So we are creating an application which allows you to work out anywhere, anytime, or any place, and it will also help our customer who are willing to stay fit, uh, who are willing to stay fit, and it is a time saving application. Okay, and what is the solution we provide? That we provide the exercises suitable to our customers and suitable to our body type, and we also suggest them the particular diet plan which are useful for them. And how it works like we scan their whole body and find out which type of body they are having, means they are fat or they are slim, and we will according to give them the options like they want to start with the beginner, they want to start with the advanced, or they want to start with the intermediate exercises, and according to that we will provide different exercises. Okay, what is the value proposition? HealthX Care helps you to save your time and money, as it saves your money by not wasting it on the gym, and it saves your time by not traveling from your home to gym or from office to gym. You can do it anywhere, and it is a friendly application, so you can access it anytime. And if you are willing, means you are away from your city, from where your gym is located for some months, or due to for a business trip or anything else, so you can also work out at there by using our health care application. And we provide three different categories, like number one is beginner, other one is advanced, and the last one is intermediate. So that if you are new to the exercise, though you don't know which exercise are means you which exercise you need to do for losing weight or for gaining weight and etc. So we provide different different options like beginner, advanced, and intermediate. If you are completed with beginner and you want to advance your level, so you need to choose the advanced, and somewhat harder exercises will be given in advance. Okay, what is our target market? People need to stay fit in this busy life, as the junk foods have been increased in their life, and due to which they are having job or they are studying, so they don't have time for going to gym. So we health care is a most appropriate application for them, and we also give diet plans with exercises which are not included in any other applications. And we have also added a feature of YouTube tutorials, which helps you to know which exercise and how to do that exercise. And this is our business model canvas. And this is the total fund requirement for in creating our application. We need around 4,000 for image and video editing application, which means that we will create our own YouTube channel. In that we will add YouTube tutorials, and all the database, means all the data will be stored, means you are a new user in our application, you need to add your name, your age, your height. So all this will be stored somewhere. So for that we need a database which cost around 9,000. And for promotions, when we create a application, we need to do advertisement. So around 11,000 per annum is for the promotions. And we need to hire a personal trainer or some nutritionist which will guide us for appropriate exercise, for so that we can provide some good good exercises to our customers, to our users. And photogrammetry software, which means that we are adding an additional feature, that is 3D scanning, which is for which we need a photogrammetry software in our application. Who are our competitors? Okay, some applications are already been made like that, but they do not provide exercises according to their weight, according to their means according to their choice. They only provide exercises, fixed exercises for everyone, and they do not have diet plans included. And we provide exercises according to your choice, according to your benefits. And we also add diet plans so that you can get fit. And we the additional features and the main features which we have in, it's not included in any other, is 3D body scanning. And we also have the YouTube tutorials feature, which is so beneficial for everyone who are new to exercises. Thank you.
Okay, Prishit,
Yes, sir.
आपने जैसे बोला है कि there are other competitors also, and
Yes,
you
sir.
also written that कि 3D scanning नहीं होता है. So
हाँ
how
सर.
will you do this 3D scanning through application?
Sir, we have two, three options, such as there is an application also. So for but it is difficult to add that application in our application. We need to collaborate with them, but it is somewhat difficult. But we also have another option, such as there are softwares like Meshroom and many others, which we can inbuilt in our app, and that is totally free. Means we need to just ask them. They will tell us that this money you need to give us for using their application, means using their software, sorry, not application, using their software. So we need to talk them that Mushrooms and many other softwares are there. We need to talk to them that we need to use your software for our making our app. And they are giving also, we have talked to them, they told us around you need to give that 10 to 12,000. So we have write the approx price 11,000, sorry, 10,000.
Okay, and how will you target the customers?
Sir, we are doing we will do promotions. We will make an Instagram id, means Instagram account. And we will tell our customer, we will let them know that we are different from others, we are unique in our way. And it is so beneficial for you, just you try once. And means many people nowadays aren't free to go to gym, and this is the main purpose for us to do this, for making this application.
Okay, and can you please connect your presentation once?
Okay, sir, wait a minute. Yeah.
Go through with the slides and
Yeah, yeah, sir.
okay, next slide. Okay, next, next, next slide, beta.
सर नेक्स्ट स्लाइड अभी
It provide you the three categories. Okay, okay, next slide. Okay, next slide. नेक्स्ट। थोड़ा कॉस्ट शीट पे काम करना, कॉस्ट शीट में ये सब क्लॉज नहीं आते, प्रमोशन के अगर क्योंकि पैसे नहीं मिलते।
सॉरी
Yes,
सर।
sir.
ये जो प्रमोशन की अगर एक कॉस्ट डाली है ना, ये सब नहीं मिलता है, ठीक है, प्रपोज इसमें।
ओके सर, ओके सर, सो वी विल एड इट देन।
क्योंकि आप
ओके।
लोग जब भी पहले भी सबसे पहले एप्लीकेशन के लिए अप्लाई करते हैं ना, तो इट इज़ फॉर पीओसी लेवल ओनली। पीओसी लेवल पे ये सब नहीं आता है, खाली फर्स्ट टाइम जो एप्लीकेशन बनाने के जो आपको कॉस्ट लगता है वही डालना होता है।
ओके सर।
ठीक है, ओके। आजाद सर, आपको कुछ है क्वेश्चन तो ये है।
यस क्रूटाट,
यस सर।
बेटा जैसे तुमने बताया कि बहुत सारी ऐसे एप्लीकेशन अवेलेबल है, राइट?
हाँ सर।
So how you will distinguish your application from others? As you said that we are providing the different schedules and all based on their weight and age and all, but I think that is also available. So what you are providing extra so that anyone will go to your application instead of others?
Yes sir. Sir, first feature is that 3D body scan, which is not provided in other applications, and next is other
And what are the
application.
benefits of it?
Sir, means 3D body scan allows you to scan your full body, which means you already get categorized in which body type you are. Means you are fat, you are slim, you are muscular. It categorizes you, and you it according to you, you can choose that exercises, as we have three modes, and in that also we also provide diet plans, which is not included in others. And if you are, means you are, everyone don't know what to how to do that exercise, so we explain it briefly in our YouTube tutorials, and that YouTube tutorials will be also made by us only, so that if you are new to exercise, you don't know how to do exercise, you will get exact means how we will explain exactly how to do that exercise.
Okay. And my second question is how you are going to take or earn from this application or from this service?
Sorry sir.
अ, आप लोगों ने कुछ प्लान किया होगा ना बेटा कि ये एप्लीकेशन आप लोग बनाओगे, देन व्हाट विल बी योर आउटकम? आप लोग किस तरीके से उसमें से अर्न करोगे?
Yes, sir. Sir, means firstly means we will keep the application free for first of all. Then similar to that gyms, they used to have the personal trainers. So we will also add add some features after a few months, that you can also keep personal trainer in our application, which will give you a personal guide, which will have a conversation with you about what problems you are having. And if the application moves smoothly, we will try to add some exclusive or from premium version of that in it, so that we can get that premium cost from that.
Okay. So do you have any plan how much you can take out per month or per annum from this service?
Yes
Any
sir. If
idea? Rough
yes sir,
estimation?
if works smoothly, we can around 20 to 30,000 from in starting, 20 to 30,000 per month we can earn, just in starting. As the personal trainer charge is so high in gyms also, we will let it be somewhat less in our application.
Okay, fine. Thank you, beta.
Thank you sir.
You can claim now.
Yes sir.
Now the next theme is Thera Laser, Manashvi. Manashvi, are you there in the meeting? Manashvi or team? Manashvi Jasholia.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can start your presentation.
Okay, sir.
सर, ये लास्ट प्रेजेंटेशन के सब लोग चले गए या अभी भी है?
वो सर होंगे शायद, मैं लेट मी चेक.
लास्ट
Sir, is my
प्रेजेंटेशन?
screen is visible?
हाँ,
Yes,
मतलब
yes, your screen is visible. निखिल सर कुछ
Okay.
काम था उनका?
पिछले प्रेजेंटेशन वालों का हो गया है तो वो तो जा सकते हैं।
हाँ वो बोल दिया मैंने. यस वो चले गए ऑलमोस्ट. यस मनश्वी, you can start your presentation.
Okay. So, my
Of name is laser device. A laser device. So, main problem is this.
Your voice is breaking. Actually, we are not able to hear you properly.
Main problem, main try to make it they accepted therapy, novel drugs, and inflammatory steroid injections are there, each of which carries their own specific risk profile. So what we needed a loop profile. Universally accepted most range of motion.
Nothing is audible.
Hello.
मनस्वी तेरा आवाज नहीं
Sir,
आ रहा है.
network issue है.
हाँ.
So you can ask your any one of your team member to present if it is
Sam,
हाँ.
okay.
मोबाइल को थोड़ा
sir,
ये कर दो ना,
will
लैंडस्केप. मोबाइल को लैंडस्केप. अच्छा.
हाँ
मोबाइल को लैंडस्केप में पकड़ो, क्योंकि प्रेजेंटेशन भी दिख नहीं रहा है.
ठीक है.
मीन्स वो
ओके सर, मेरी जो
रोटेट कर दो मोबाइल को, सो प्रेजेंटेशन.
सर मेरा आवाज आ रहा है ठीक से?
हाँ, now it is clear.
ओके
हाँ.
सर, my screen is visible. Hello.
Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay. So, everyone, the main motto for laser is try to maximum surgery. हम अभी देख सकते हैं कि कई भी थेरापी की मतलब थेरापी में कंसिस्ट होते हैं नॉन स्टीरॉयड ड्रग्स, एंटी इंफ्लामेटरी ड्रग्स, स्टीरॉयड इंजेक्शंस, ओपिएटेड पेन मेडिकेशन. So what we needed a low risk profile. That's why we are in therapy, which is a startup effect in quality of life while reducing their finance. We are using a low laser therapy and high power laser therapy. Both are the hot
Manashwi,
therapy. So,
you can stop sharing your screen and you can discuss your idea, because I think once you are sharing your screen, your voice is not clear properly. So you just finish your discussion part first, and then you can share the screen.
okay, sir. So we are innovating a laser therapy in a single device, low level laser therapy and high power laser technology. Both the laser technology we are going to merge in a single device, the device which is a look like a just men's grooming trimmer, which is a handy, low weighty and rechargeable and a water resistance device. By using this fast growing device, patient can elevate their pain as soon as possible, and which is also useful for all the types of musculoskeletal disorders, which is like a knee pain, neck pain, this generation tennis elbow. And it is we are going to use a well developed lasers in our device. So we are the first to using the both the laser in a single device. तो सर प्रेजेंटेशन खत्म, मतलब समझा दिया, आप प्रेजेंटेशन शेयर करो डिवाइस दिखाने के लिए.
Yeah, please. You just go through the slides one by one. We'll see and we'll ask the questions accordingly.
ओके सर. To use, we are going in the going to use these two laser class 3 technology, class 5 laser technology. 3 laser technology use कर सकते, तो class 10 3 लेजर टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करते वक्त हमें कोल्ड फील होगा, बॉडी टिश्यू कोल्ड फील होगा, इसकी वजह से उसको कोल्ड थेरापी भी कहते हैं, और विच इज अ वेरी शेलो थेरापी. तो हम नॉन बल्की मसल्स पे इजीली यूज कर सकते हैं. और ये क्लास 5 लेजर टेक्नोलॉजी जो बल्की मसल्स रहते हैं हमारे, तो हम उस बल्की मसल्स सम हीट सेंसेशन करेगा, तो वो हॉट थेरापी के नाम से भी जाना जाता है. वो सेफ, एफिशिएंट एंड डीप है. तो जो हमारे बॉडी में बल्कि मसल लेजर टेक्नोलॉजी, इसलिए वी आर गोइंग टू यूज क्लास 3 लेजर टेक्नोलॉजी. Our device this meant streaming machine. By using this device there is no harmful side effect, but cold sensation की वजह से कोई side effect नहीं होगा. But by using class 5 laser technology, it will produce some heating sensation. So in case patient and therapist can harm, patient and therapist के आंखों में कदाच पेशेंट एंड थेरापिस्ट के आईज में मे भी हो सकता है, तो उसकी वजह से हम सेफ्टी गॉगल्स भी प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं. तो अवेलेबल डिवाइस टेक्नोलॉजी का, लेकिन मशीन है. वी आर फर्स्ट विल प्रोड्यूस दिस टाइप. हेलो.
Yes, Manasvi, you are audible. You can continue.
ओके सर. सर ओके हो गया.
Yes, मनस्वी.
सर इट्स डन. यस सर.
हाँ मनस्वी, इसमें कोई कॉम्पिटिटर्स है?
Yes, sir.
बाकी डिवाइसेस है इसमें?
हम्म.
हाउ इट इज डिफरेंट?
क्या सर?
बाकी प्रोडक्ट से
Hello.
कैसे डिफरेंट है? तो तुम्हारा प्रोडक्ट बाकी
सर
प्रोडक्ट से
अभी जो
कैसे?
अवेलेबल, हाँ सर, अभी जो अवेलेबल मार्केट में जो प्रोडक्ट है ना लेजर का, वो बहुत बड़ा है. क्योंकि अगर हमें पेशेंट को अगर लेजर ट्रीटमेंट देनी है तो हम पेशेंट को मूव कर सकते हैं, मशीन को नहीं. हम मशीन मूवेबल नहीं होता है, ठीक है. और
और ये कौन से ये लेजर ट्रीटमेंट कौन से इसके लिए होगा, डिसीज के लिए होगा?
ऑल द टाइप्स ऑफ मस्कुलोस्केलेटल डिसऑर्डर, मतलब कि जो अगर आपको नेक पेन है, नी पेन है, हाँ. तो अगर पेशेंट थेरापिस्ट के लिए इजी रहेगा, क्योंकि वो उसको 2 डिवाइस परचेज नहीं करना पड़ेगा. हॉट थेरापी और कोल्ड थेरापी दोनों का अलग परचेज नहीं करना पड़ेगा. और प्लस पॉइंट ये कि वो कहीं भी अगर होम ट्रीटमेंट के लिए जा रहा है, घर पे जा रहा है पेशेंट के ट्रीटमेंट के लिए, तो वो अपने साथ रख के जा सकता है.
ओके, राइट, ठीक है. अजहर सर, आपको कुछ पूछना है?
Manasvi,
यस सर.
what is the approximate cost of it?
सर अभी कम, मतलब अभी जब हमने एसएसआईपी से ग्रांट लिया था ना, तो कम था, लेकिन ड्यू टू सम कोविड की वजह से तो थोड़ा कॉस्ट बढ़ जाएगा. मतलब नॉर्मली जो डिवाइस अभी अलग अलग मिल रहा है ना, वो 1 लाख तक अलग अलग मिलता है. मतलब 35,000, 40,000 अलग अलग वेरिएशन में, लेकिन हमारा दोनों प्रोडक्ट लेजर की वजह से 1 लाख तक में बन जाएगा.
ओके, फाइन. तो उसका तुमने कुछ प्रेजेंटेशन में ऐड की?
हाँ किया था.
ओके, फाइन, नो इश्यूज.
थैंक यू सर.
थैंक यू बेटा, you can leave now. Next team is creators, Vatsal Sharma.
Good morning, sir. Am I audible?
Good morning. Yes, you are completely audible.
So, may I proceed?
Yeah, you can proceed. You can share your screen and you can start your
Yeah,
presentation.
sure. Basically, I'll give you a brief, not a brief, a short acknowledgement about my project. It is about the hydraulic hands. It is basically depend on the fluid mechanism which is not used in medical science for treating patients. Fluid mechanism is the mechanism which works on Pascal's law, and the only mechanism which I love to work with, because the amount of pressure which is required will be automatically generated for the patient's treatment. So the patient which I am going to treat is hemiparesis patient. So can I share my screen, sir, so that I'll be able to?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah. Is it visible, sir?
Yes, it is visible now.
Thank you. See, can you see this? Hello?
You can just do it on full screen and that it would be fine.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it. So as you see, my heading of the PPT is hydraulic hands. The aim and the objective, the main aim of building this project is so that we can treat the patients who are suffering from hemiparesis. So our aim is to build a model that is hydraulic hands, which will help the subject to do their all daily living activities and will help them to regain their muscle memory. This means, sir, we are able to pick our pen, we are able to walk while holding the stairs, the side climbers and all. We can do our daily activities like putting up our buttons on the shirt, but the patients who are suffering from hemiparesis can't do this. Because when they suffer from hemiplegia, which means paralysis, so the upper limb, the mostly shoulder part and the arm part gets treated, but the remaining part which doesn't get treated very well is the hand, through which we do our daily activities, right? We do our daily activities with our fingers, which is very most commonly used part of our body. So these patients have the weakness over there, and due to paralysis it leads to forgetting, because they forget, the muscle memory gets lost. So we are going to use this thing to regain their muscle memory and to regain the strength which they have lost. In this model, the fluid mechanism is used. The main purpose of fluid mechanism is to push applied from the lever, which will automatically generate the pressure. With the help of this model, hemiparesis subjects conditions of muscle weakness after hemiplegia can be treated. This is our aim. So this is a short picture I'm going to show. This is when a lever, see the patient, the particular physiotherapist is putting the effort from the up where it has been written input. So the lever will be connected with that particular syringe and the lever will be pushed in the to or fro motion. So the output area, that particular syringe back part is going to be selected in the gloves, which will be having a holes in it. So this syringe will go in it and it will help the patient to regain his muscle memory by doing to and fro motion with the flexion and extension of his fingers. If we do a consistently particular thing in our whole day, like अगर हम कोई एक चीज को consistently करते रहते तो we get through it, like our brain goes through it, and फिर एक नया न्यूरॉन्स बनता है हमारे ब्रेन के अंदर, which will help that particular patient to regain his memory loss of the muscle over there. It is how it is. Main plan is to make a glove which will get fit in any hand, or a particular size is being taken for that specific subject. We are using syringe to generate the hydraulic pressure. Thus gloves will have path holes at each finger's joint. Syringe is attached to the lever is pushed and pulled by the subjects or the therapist, and the required amount of pressure is generated or relaxed while removing the pressure from their finger movements. In each syringe, colorful liquid is filled so that the patient will get attracted towards the color, And second thing, this color is added because they should know which finger they are using. Like if I want to use my particular index finger and my thumb, so I need to choose that particular color, that yes, I want to flex my particular finger and I want to extend it. Due to the continuous movement of the finger, he can improve the grasping power, and there will be increase in the muscle strength due to the some resistance while doing movement. This last point I'll show the next slide. In the next slide, there is a confirmation about the to and fro motion. When there is a continuous motion in the finger, the particular muscle regains its strength and it also develops its muscle memory back. This is hemiparesis patient, a person which hemiparesis will experience muscle weakness in them. Hemiparesis is a condition which subject suffers after hemiplegia. If you see, there is a muscle fatigue, unable to grasp, inability to maintain balance of his fingers and his hands. Problem statement, we have subjects over who are suffering from stroke, hemiplegia, hemiparesis. In these conditions, people are not able to do basic activities earlier they used to do in their lives. After the required treatment given to them, the leftover area which takes time to get treated and get back to its original strength is one hand, due to which people were not able to grasp things because of the weakness in their muscles. By observing such cases, we got an idea to make an artificial hand which would help in the form of glove. That artificial hand will be worn by the subject who is suffering from the hemiparesis. These gloves will be worn by a patient who is suffering from hemiparesis, and then the to and fro motion of his muscles will regain the muscle back. For an example, sir, in a medical field, we are very keen of going to clinical postings. So I was clinical posted in neurological department, where I got to know a patient who was suffering from a hemiparesis, and he was also the one who was earning in his family. So like he used to come over here to take this grasping exercises and all, which were not effective for him because he was a rickshaw driver, and in rickshaws you need to grasp that particular handle, which was not able for him to do. So his financial was very bad. So if he wears this particular glove, so to and fro motion at continuous basis at the every day, if he will keep on doing these things, he will get to regain his muscle memory and his muscle strengthening back from in the patients who is suffering from the hemiparesis. So I have mentioned that point in the earlier slide. So this is the repetition in King. It is suggested that the brain is capable of forming new connection in response to a brain injury. Neuroplasticity helps re-establishing communication between the injured part of the brain and the body. The phenomenon in the part will what enables stroke survivors to regain the motor function in the hand and other area of the body. For neuroplastic to occur, the neurons must be continuously stimulated through the activity. In this paragraph only, you will get to know why we have made this glove. If I made the to and fro motion of the finger, like flexion and extension, to and fro motion of finger, the continued motion of this will help the brain to generate a new connections between them, amongst them on the neurons, which will help them to regain their memory which has been lost by the muscles, and also the strength which they have been lost. Our proposed solution: in this fast and busy running life, people are busy making robots. So why not to build people first, so that they can get back to their routines? As we discussed in earlier body part, which was it needs time to get treated in our hand. So we are focusing on that body part, because of which maximum number of activities are done. We all know hydraulic works on fluid principles. We are using just water in the syringe, so it would be easily available, and syringe can be replaced if broken. It is a user friendly and cheap. Our current state is that we have a prototype model which is ready with us. Different from markets, artificial mechanical hands are there, which are mechanical, not working on the base of fluid mechanism. But we have a mechanical hands which are already available in the market at the worth of 60 to 80,000 rupees approximately. But our model worth is cost 8,000 to 9,000. There is no other device in the market which has a fluid mechanism, unique idea in hydraulic mechanism, which has never been used earlier in the medical fields for treating such patients. This is just for, if I want to make one particular glove, it will take cost of 9,000 rupees, and these are the proposals for the 9 gloves which we are trying to make. This is the consent form which I've got from my HOD. She has signed that the project which your team has made will be useful for the hemiparesis patients, which will help them to regain muscle memory and muscle strengthening. I would recommend it with the helpful for the which will be helpful for the physiotherapist field, so that they can recover patients with the help of hydraulic hands. Thank you, sir. That's it.
Thank you, Vachal. It's actually a wonderful presentation, and we already discussed all these ideas, so I don't have much of the things to ask. So, Nikhil sir, if you have any question, you can ask.
Sir, you're saying that you are going to make a hydraulic hands. It's okay. So, what fluid you are going to use in this
It's a
cylinder?
normal water, sir, which is very available in our country, in the whole world, which we have 77% of the water in this world. So it is
Do
very
you
basic
really
and we can use it.
do you really think water will be
Yeah. I really
physical?
think because the fluid mechanism works on the Pascal's law, because the pressure which is applied, right? If I pull a lever to and fro motion, when I want to flex my finger, the applied pressure will generate the required pressure required over the for the patient to flex or extend that particular finger. So it is
And what if there will be a air gap comes in this cylinder?
there will be no air gaps because the syringes will be tightly fixed so that the fluid only goes in to and fro motions and help the particular patient to flex and extend his fingers and do his daily activities with the help of it.
Hmm. Okay, then.
Vachal, I have
Thank
only
you.
one suggestion actually. If it is possible, then try to add a complete detailed bill of material for your product. So it would be, I think, easy for anyone to understand the overall cost, why it is 8 to 9,000, and you can even compare the cost with the rest of the components or instruments. So it would be pretty good if you will compare the things accordingly.
So by comparing only, I have said 9,000 rupees
No, no,
and
but 8 to 9,000. But how we are getting that 8 to 9,000? So we have to provide the bill of material whenever we are
okay,
applying for the grant. So component instrument wise, you can provide a detailed description
sure.
why it
Okay,
is 8 to 9,000. Okay,
okay,
fine.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, pleasure. Now the next team is Janak Patel. Janak Patel, are you there in the meeting? Janak Patel. Okay, I think he is not there. Let me take the next team. And the team number 5, that is Nikhil Bodana.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can start your presentation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Nikhil, are you there? Nikhil Budana.
नेक्स्ट कर लो, शायद वो है नहीं किसी और को.
Okay. Next, great team, Rishabh Kal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, please you can start your presentation.
Okay, sir. Sir, is it fine to explain you in English or Gujarati?
No
Hindi or
issues.
Gujarati?
We are comfortable with any language. No,
Oh.
it would be better if you use Hindi because Nikhil sir is not comfortable with Gujarati language, so you can use
Oh.
English or Hindi.
ओके सर, ओके सर. सर बीच बीच में थोड़े बहुत क्वेश्चंस मैं आपसे भी मतलब मेरे प्रोजेक्ट के हिसाब से करूंगा, तो प्लीज़ फील फ्री
कोई
टू आंसर.
problem नहीं.
ओके सर, ओके. सर वैसे तो मेरा प्रोजेक्ट मतलब प्रोजेक्ट तो नहीं है, आइडिया ही बोल सकते हैं, ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट तो भी है नहीं. तो आइडिया क्या है कि मतलब मेरे आइडिया का नाम है सिटी कार्ट. अभी फॉर एग्जांपल आप कहीं सिटी में रह रहे हो, बराबर. फॉर एग्जांपल आप बड़ौदा में रह रहे हो और आप बड़ौदा में नए हो. आप मतलब किसी और सिटी से आप मतलब शिफ्ट होके बड़ौदा में नए आए हो. अभी आपको आपकी मतलब आपका घर वर है जो आपको फिल करना है. अभी फॉर एग्जांपल आपको कुछ लेना है तो आप कहाँ से ऑर्डर करोगे? या तो आप अमेज़न खोलोगे या तो फ्लिपकार्ट खोलोगे. जाहिर सी बात है, क्योंकि आप तो सिटी में नए हो, आपको कोई भी शॉप्स के बारे में बराबर आइडिया नहीं है. अगर कोई इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स चीज़ लेनी हो तो यू नो वेरी वेल कि कोई क्रोमा है या मतलब कोई फ्रेंचाइजी है, पर वहाँ से भी लोग ज़्यादातर नहीं लेते, ज़्यादा ऑनलाइन ही प्रेफर करते हैं, जैसे कि अमेज़न है, फ्लिपकार्ट है. तो सर आप क्या प्रेफर करोगे? अगर आपको सपोज कि आपको स्टडी टेबल लेना है तो आप क्या प्रेफर करोगे? या आप सिटी में जाके या फिर कुछ अमेज़न या फ्लिपकार्ट से ऑर्डर करोगे?
अगर कोई न्यू प्लेस है डेफिनेटली हम लोग ऑनलाइन पे पहले प्रीफर करते हैं. Nowadays that is our tendency actually.
यस सर, यस सर. अभी सपोज कि आपने ऑर्डर कर दिया, आपने ऑर्डर किया, आपको अभी तो मतलब आपका जॉब लगा है तो आपको एक मस्त टेबल तो चाहिए रहेगा, स्टडी टेबल. तो आपने सपोज कि स्टडी टेबल ऑर्डर किया, आपने कोई भी हम प्लेटफॉर्म लेते हैं, अमेज़न ले लेते, चलो. तो अभी आपने कभी ये सोचा कि मतलब 1-2 दिन के बाद आपके पास स्टडी टेबल आ गया, तो आपने कभी ये सोचा कि स्टडी टेबल जो सेलर सेल करता है वो कौन सी सिटी से आता है? नहीं, मतलब देखो अभी आपको भी पता है कि वो सिटी बड़ौदा तो होगी ही नहीं. वो सिटी ज़्यादातर कौन सी होती है? या तो दिल्ली होती है, या तो फिर बेंगलोर होती है, या तो कर्नाटका होती है. मतलब अपने गुजरात की कोई भी ऐसी कंपनी नहीं होती है. पर आपको ये भी पता है कि अगर मैं खुद से बड़ौदा में जाऊँ तो मुझे वैसा ही टेबल डेफिनेटली मिलेगा. ये आपको हम सबको पता है. अभी सपोज कि कोई आपको टीवी लेना है, एमआई का टीवी लेना है, पर हम तो लेजी इंसान हैं, हम बाहर नहीं जाएंगे, हम सिर्फ अमेज़न या फ्लिपकार्ट खोलेंगे और बस देख लेंगे, ऑर्डर कर देंगे. पर हमको अंदर से पता रहता है कि अगर मैं बड़ौदा में जाऊंगा तो मुझे डेफिनेटली एमआई का टीवी जैसा ही मैंने ऑर्डर किया वैसा ही मिल जाएगा. पर बिकॉज ऑफ लेजीनेस हम वहाँ जाते नहीं है. तो मेरा आइडिया ऐसा है कि हम एक प्लेटफॉर्म बनाए, जैसे कि अभी ये अमेज़न फ्लिपकार्ट है, वैसे ही एक सिटी कार्ट. जैसे कि अभी हमारे पास मतलब काइंड ऑफ शॉप्स है, जैसे कि फर्नीचर की शॉप्स है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स की शॉप्स है, फिर बोलते हैं मटेरियल मतलब क्या वो कटलरी, सब XYZ प्रकार की शॉप्स है, बराबर. तो हम उस सब शॉप्स को एक ही सिटी की सारी शॉप्स को एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म में रखें. तो अभी सपोज के बड़ौदा में जितनी प्रकार की शॉप्स है, मैंने बोला कि फर्नीचर है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स हो गया है, कोई कोई स्पोर्ट्स का हो गया है, तो वो सबको एक ही एप्लीकेशन में रखे. कोई एप्लीकेशन या वेबसाइट कोई भी बनाए तो ये बेनिफिशियल. अभी कोई मैं नया आया हूँ बड़ौदा में और मतलब पर्टिकुलर सिटी का ऐप ही है बड़ौदा, मतलब सिटी कार्ट या बड़ौदा कार्ट, तो मैं वो एप्लीकेशन खोलूंगा और मुझे जैसा प्रकार का मतलब जैसे प्रकार का सामान चाहिए, फॉर एग्जांपल मुझे चाहिए फर्नीचर, स्टडी टेबल चाहिए तो स्टडी टेबल डेफिनेटली फर्नीचर में आएगा. तो मैं फर्नीचर का सेक्शन खोलूंगा और उसमें बड़ौदा की सारी फर्नीचर्स की शॉप्स होगी, वो मुझे शो करेगी. और उसमें हम है ना एक वो सिस्टम रखेंगे रेटिंग वाली, कि अगर मतलब कोई शॉप है तो वो जाहिर सी बात है, मतलब ऐसा होता है कि कोई शॉप्स है तो वो ऑनलाइन कस्टमर को इतना ज़्यादा अच्छे से ट्रीट नहीं करते हैं, क्योंकि वो लोग मतलब ऑनलाइन होते तो अच्छे से ट्रीट नहीं करते. तो मतलब जैसे जोमेटो स्विगी पे कैसा होता है कि रेस्टोरेंट पता चल जाता है स्टार के हिसाब से कि ये रेस्टोरेंट बहुत ही अच्छा है, तो वैसे ही हमारे एप्लीकेशन में भी ऐसा होगा कि सपोज कि कोई सिटी है, जैसे कि अभी अपन कोई XYZ फर्नीचर की शॉप है, तो उसके स्टार से वो यूजर को भी पता चल जाएगा, चलो कोई नहीं, मेरी सिटी में ही ये XYZ स्टार करके एक शॉप है, उससे मतलब अपनी सिटी में रहता है ना, तो हमको वैसा कॉन्फिडेंस भी रहता है कि नहीं, आगे जाके कुछ भी हुआ तो मैं पर्टिकुलर शॉप पे जाके मैं अपनी मतलब वो दिक्कत बता सकता हूँ कि भाई तूने मुझे ये दिया पर इसमें तो ये आ रहा है। पर अभी हम अमेजोन या फ्लिपकार्ट से करेंगे तो हमको सब बात वो कॉल पे करनी पड़ेगी यार, वो वन वे कम्युनिकेशन होता है, वो सिर्फ बराबर जवाब भी नहीं देता है और पता नहीं क्या ही हो जाता है। पर अगर अपने सिटी में से कोई शॉप अपने सिटी में से कोई शॉप है और वो हमारे पास वहां से चीज हमारे पास आती है और आगे जाके कोई दिक्कत होती है, तो हम पर्टिकुलर शॉप पे जाके बता सकते हैं कि भाई तूने मुझे ऐसा ऐसा दिया। ऐसा समझ रहे हो ना सर मैं क्या बोलना चाह रहा हूँ?
हाँ बेटा, हाँ बेटा, कंटिन्यू।
हाँ वही ऐसे ही, मतलब ऐसे मतलब क्या होता है कि शॉप का पता भी चलता है कि कौन सी शॉप अच्छी है, कौन मतलब उसमें ऐसा भी होगा कि आफ्टर सेलिंग कस्टमर सेटिस्फिकेशन, मतलब एक बार कस्टमर ने ले लिया फिर उसका मतलब फैसिलिटी कैसी है, वो कैसे कस्टमर को ट्रीट करता है, उसके हिसाब से हम यूजर के पास जो उससे खरीदता है उसके पास से उस स्टार दिलवाएंगे कि सपोज कि आपके हिसाब से ये शॉप आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा, तो आप अपने हिसाब से उसको स्टार दे दो। जोमेटो स्विगी पे कैसा होता है कि अगर खाना अच्छा नहीं आया तो जाहिर सी बात है पता चल जाएगा कि इसके तो 2 स्टार है, ये तो शॉप अच्छी नहीं है। वैसे भी वडोदरा में फर्नीचर की तो लाखों शॉप, लाखों तो नहीं बोल सकते, हजारों शॉप होगी, तो हजारों शॉप का तो 5 स्टार नहीं दे सकते। कोई तो ऐसा मतलब ऐसा बंदा होगा कि जो कुछ उसको बिजनेस करने का बस ऐसा ही खोल के बैठ गया, अगर वो कोई सेल करेगा तो मतलब उसका आफ्टर सर्विस का जो मतलब होता है फैसिलिटी जो उसको कस्टमर वांट करता है कि उसको मेरे को चाहिए रहता है, वो उसको नहीं मिलता है, तो कस्टमर डेफिनेटली मतलब वो उसको उससे खुश नहीं होगा, तो वो उसको कम चार्जेस देगा कि ये 2 स्टार है। अगर मैं नया यूजर बड़ौदा में जाऊँ मतलब वो एप्लीकेशन पे जाऊंगा तो मुझे पता चल जाएगा कि मुझे यहाँ से शॉपिंग नहीं करनी है क्योंकि ये 2 स्टार वाली है शॉप। अगर कोई अच्छी सी शॉप है 5 स्टार वाली तो मैं वहां से शॉपिंग करूंगा और उसमें सब मोबाइल नंबर, शॉप का एड्रेस सब रहता है। अगर आके जाके कोई दिक्कत आती है तो मैं डेफिनेटली वहां जाऊंगा और उसको बताऊंगा कि भाई तूने मुझे ये डिफेक्टिव पीस दिया, मुझे बदल के दे दे। वो कॉल वाला सिस्टम नहीं रहेगा। हमने गुजरात में बहुत पब्लिक ऐसी है जो ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग करना चाहती है, पर बिकॉज ऑफ ये कि ये अगर आगे जाके आ गया तो मैं क्या क्या करूंगा, फिर मेरा तो सब बिगड़ गया ना, मेरे तो सारे पैसे बर्बाद हो गए। आगे जाके अगर मेरा कोई डिफेक्टिव पीस निकला तो मैं कॉल पे तो क्या बात करूंगा, कॉल पे कोई बात ढंग से जवाब भी नहीं था। अगर फेस टू फेस आंसर देना हो तो ही सब अच्छे से देते, कॉल पे तो सब अरे कोई नहीं हम भी क्या करें यार, वो डिलीवरी में ऐसा सब हो गया। और एक ही सिटी में डिलीवरी करना होगा तो वो फास्ट डिलीवरी होगा, मतलब 1-2 घंटे में तो डिलीवरी हो भी जाएगा और मतलब ऐसा सब एक ही दिन में डिलीवरी हो जाएगा। वो अमेजोन फ्लिपकार्ट जैसा नहीं कि 1-2 दिन लगेंगे। और अपने ही सिटी से आएगा तो हमारे दिल में मतलब एक रिलीफ भी रहेगा, नहीं चीज है तो हमारी शॉप से आ रही है, आगे जाके कुछ दिक्कत हुआ तो हम डेफिनेटली शॉप पे जाके बता सकेंगे भाई देखो तूने ये किया। सर ये आइडिया है डेफिनेटली पूरा। आशा करता हूँ कि आप समझे होंगे थोड़ा बहुत।
जी 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 बेटा, समझ में। So basically you are trying to connect all the
पर्टिकुलर
vendors which are
सिटी शॉप।
available in a particular city for
हाँ
specific
सर वेंडर्स बोल लो, कोई भी वेंडर्स है, मतलब जो भी अपना कोई मैन्युफैक्चरर है तो वो भी अपना सिटी में सेल कर सकता है, ऐसा सब वेंडर्स है। कोई किसी भी प्रकार की शॉप अपने अपनी सिटी की अपने सिटी में एप्लीकेशन मतलब एप्ली या वेबसाइट का नाम होगा सिटी कार्ट, जैसे फ्लिपकार्ट है तो वैसे सिटी कार्ट, और ऐसा पर्टिकुलर सिटी का भी एप्लीकेशन बना सकते हैं या फिर एक ही एप्लीकेशन में पर्टिकुलर सिटी रख सकते हैं कि जैसे कि स्क्रॉल बार है, स्क्रॉल बार खोला तो सारी सिटी आ गई, तो मैं मुझे सपोज के सूरत का चाहिए तो मैं सूरत के सेक्शन पे गया, वहाँ पे शॉप्स के टाइप्स हो गए कि आपको कौन से चीज़ की मतलब शॉपिंग करनी है, या आइदर इट इज क्लोथ, गारमेंट्स और कटलरीज और फर्नीचर और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स XYZ किसी भी प्रकार की, या फिर ग्रोसरी भी हम शॉपिंग। मतलब देखो सर अभी एक और बात है, अगर आपको कोई नाइकी का शूज लेना हो तो आप नाइकी के स्टोर पे जाओगे या फिर इन ऑर्बिट में कोई भी शॉप होगा उधर जाओगे, डेफिनेटली यू विल प्रिफर नाइकी स्टोर। ओके, अगर मुझे एक ही एप्लीकेशन में सारा सब कुछ मिल जाता है, अगर मुझे कोई मतलब कपड़े चाहिए एक ही सिटी के तो मुझे एक ही सिटी में कपड़े मिल जाए। अपने बड़ौदा में इतने सारे कपड़े पर वो मतलब वेल नोन नहीं है, सब उसको जानते नहीं है, नए नए पर्सन उसको जानते नहीं है, पर ड्यू टू अपन एप्लीकेशन के वो सबको जानने लगेंगे और बड़ौदा को एक्सप्लोर करने भी लगेंगे कि हाँ अच्छा ठीक है, इससे एक पर्टिकुलर सिटी की इकोनॉमी भी बहुत रेस होगी। और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा मतलब ये भी बोल सकते हैं कि यार अपने जो बिजनेसमैन होते हैं मतलब जो व्यापारी होते हैं वो इस ऑनलाइन से मतलब उनको अभी ऑनलाइन में 100 व्यापारी है तो 100 का बिजनेस तो नहीं बढ़ेगा। अभी फ्लिपकार्ट में 100 व्यापारी अपना नाम जुड़वाते हैं तो 100 का मतलब बिजनेस बढ़ने का चांसेस तो बहुत कम है। अगर वो अच्छे से ट्रीट करेंगे कस्टमर को तभी उनका बिजनेस बढ़ेगा। इसीलिए ये मतलब सिटी का बहुत अच्छा आइडिया है सिटी कार्ट करके।
Okay.
आपका कोई सर क्वेश्चन वेश्चन है तो यू कैन आस्क मी, आई
कोई
हियर।
प्रेजेंटेशन या ऐसा कुछ बनाया है?
नहीं नहीं, प्रेजेंटेशन मतलब सर क्या किया, मैंने ये फॉर्म फिल किया तो कल मेरे पास फोन आया कि आपको उसमें ज्वाइन होना है, और आज मेरा मतलब कल तो मेरा एग्जाम है।
अच्छा 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 अच्छा, ठीक है।
यस सर, यस सर।
अच्छा ठीक है। बेटा तुम्हारा रेवेन्यू जनरेशन कैसे होगा, क्या प्लान
सर
रखा है?
रेवेन्यू जनरेशन तो क्या होगा कि अगर फॉर एग्जांपल अभी हमने सबके साथ हम टाइप करके रखेंगे, सब शॉप के साथ, जैसे ही फ्लिपकार्ट अमेजोन करता है वैसे ही हम करेंगे कि हम आपको कस्टमर देंगे, उसके हिसाब से आप हमको कमीशन देना, दैट्स इट। जैसे फ्लिपकार्ट अमेजोन स्विगी रेस्टोरेंट जैसा सब काम करता है वैसा ही हमारा भी होगा, वैसे ही हमारा रेवेन्यू जनरेशन भी होगा। फिर आगे जाके अगर मतलब अच्छा हुआ तो हम थोड़ा बहुत प्राइम वैसा कुछ लाने का कोशिश करेंगे, सब थिएटर्स को अपने साथ जोड़ देंगे, ऐसा सब कुछ। मतलब ये शॉर्ट टर्म में नहीं है।
कुछ
हाँ
इनिशियल इन्वेस्टमेंट कितना है अप्रोक्सीमेटली तुमने
सर,
एस्टिमेट किया है?
इनिशियल इन्वेस्टमेंट तो कितना होगा कि वही एप्लीकेशन या वेबसाइट बनाने का खर्चा, बस वही।
कितना हो सकता है
वो तो सर मतलब एप्लीकेशन वही थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो सकता है, मतलब 3-4 लाख जितना।
अच्छा।
हम्म।
ये
अगर वो
एंड हाउ यू
डिलीवरी
विल
का होगा वो हम पर्टिकुलर शॉप वाले को दे देंगे, भाई देख हम तुझे कस्टमर ला रहे हैं, तुझे ये जगह पे, वो वैसे भी वो लोग पूरे वडोदरा में डिलीवरी करने का चांसेस देते हैं, पर उनके पास क्या नहीं है, कस्टमर। तो हमने बोला भाई हम एप्लीकेशन बनाएंगे, प्लेटफॉर्म बनाएंगे, कस्टमर आपको देंगे, डिलीवरी सब आपको संभालने का।
तो तुम प्राइवेसी कैसे मेंटेन रखोगे अगर एक बार कस्टमर देख लेता है वो दुकान का एड्रेस, तो नेक्स्ट
हम्म।
टाइम वो तो तुम्हारा एप्लीकेशन नहीं यूज करेगा, वो सीधा वहां पे जाएगा।
अरे वो वहाँ पे जाएगा पता है, पर अगर शॉप दूर हुआ तो वो क्या करेगा, मतलब
बट
दूर
यू
हुआ
कैन
तो।
डायरेक्टली कांटेक्ट, अगर सपोज एक बार कोई कस्टमर मेरे को आया तो मैं नेक्स्ट टाइम बोलूंगा उसको कि मुझे सीधा कॉल करके बता देना, मैं आपको डायरेक्टली इतने प्राइस में आपके घर पे पहुंचा दूंगा। ऐसा हो सकता है ना?
हाँ सर, दिस लूप होल्स, ये हो सकता है।
फिर और तुम
हाँ
कस्टमर का ट्रस्ट कैसे गेन करोगे?
अच्छा,
ये भी
कस्टमर, हाँ हाँ ये भी एक है, कस्टमर का मतलब अगर अच्छे से हम उसको, अगर एक काम कर सकते हैं, वो डिलीवरी है तो हम डिलीवरी अपने हिसाब, अपने अंडर रख लेंगे, एक ही दिन में अच्छे से डिलीवरी करके उसको देंगे। शॉप के हिसाब से डिलीवरी करेंगे नहीं, अपने हिसाब से करेंगे।
will you be able to manage all the things at
या
once?
डेफिनेटली एट वंस, सब
बिकॉज
सब।
हम लोग एक सिटी टारगेट नहीं कर रहे हैं ना, तुम जैसे बोल रहे हो, तो हम लोग
नहीं
हर
नहीं,
एक
हम
सिटी
सर पहले छोटे से करेंगे, अगर अच्छा लगा, मतलब ऐसा लगा कि नहीं अभी हम मैनेज कर सकते हैं सारा सारा, पहले हम बड़ौदा के कोई इलाके से करेंगे, फिर थोड़ा थोड़ा जैसे एक्सपांड करते जाएंगे कि पहले बड़ौदा में इतने इलाका में, इतना एक लाख इलाके की कोई भी शॉप है हम आपको मंगा देंगे, फिर धीरे धीरे एक्सपांड करेंगे, फिर ऐसा लगे कि ना अभी दूसरा सिटी का हम मैनेज कर सकते हैं, इफ वी आर रेडी टू मैनेज, देन वी कैन अप्लाई ऑल द सिटीज, धीरे 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 करके सब सिटीज।
ठीक है। और क्या कुछ अप्रोक्सीमेटली सोचा होगा ना कितना हम लोग रेवेन्यू जनरेशन हो सकता है मंथली और एनुअल, पर ईयर कितना हो सकता है?
नहीं सोच, ऐसा कुछ सोचा तो नहीं है, पर ये
तो
सोच।
ऐसा कुछ थोड़ा डिटेल में प्लान आउट करोगे तो पहले उसके हिसाब से प्रेजेंटेशन प्रिपेयर करो, तो किसी के सामने भी अपना आइडिया पिच करोगे तो सामने वाला को नंबर्स और कुछ वो
हाँ
दिखेगा
हाँ,
ना, तो उसके हिसाब से फिर
वो
समझ में
सही है,
आएगा।
वो सही, नंबर्स दिखने चाहिए, बराबर है सर।
ठीक है ना?
हाँ
निखिल सर
समझा।
आपको जो भी क्वेश्चन से पूछ सकते हैं मेरा
हाँ
हाथ
सर, यू कैन आस्क।
नहीं सर, ठीक है, इट्स ओके, नाइस।
ओके बेटा, यू कैन गिव मी।
ओके, थैंक यू सर।
वेलकम। Now next is team number 7, that is mechanical ventilation. Heat. Team number 7 mechanical ventilation.
8 होगा सर, 8 है क्या आप?
8 है fully automatic roti maker Karan Chauhan. Team number 8 Karan Chauhan.
ध्रुवी आपका कौन सा प्रोजेक्ट है बेटा?
सर रिकॉन्फिगरेबल व्हीलचेयर वाला।
Okay, you can start your presentation.
आप दे दो।
सर जस्ट अ मिनट। I hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Myself, Dhruvi Suva from Parul Institute of Nursing. And as you can see in the screen, you can see that there is an old man who is unable to shift from the bed to the wheelchair on his own. So the problem statement is that according to the latest report by the Census of India, in Indian overall 2.21% of Indian population has one or the other kind of disability. Disability can be being deaf, dumb, not able to walk, blind, anything. And out of that, 2.68 crore people in India are disabled, in which 20.3% of Indian population are wheelchair worthy. They need wheelchair or some assistance to walk. One of the crucial dilemma faced is disability leading to immobility and dependency among watered bedbound patient, among the hospital as well as in community settings. सिर्फ हॉस्पिटल में नहीं पर सारी जगह पे व्हीलचेयर्स यूज होती ही है. Disability may require wide range of services depending on the needs and complexity. Therefore, e-health intervention catering to the needs of client is important. According to the current scenario, there is no such wheelchair available in the Indian market which fulfills the complex demand of the client as well as reduces the caregiver's burden. Even when you want to shift the patient from the bed to the wheelchair, you need at least 2 or 3 person. And if the patient is obese, which means overweight, we need 4 person in the hospital setting to shift a patient from the bed to the wheelchair. As you can see in the photograph, there are 4 steps shown in which a person is shifting the patient from the bed to the wheelchair. Now, the patient is young in this photograph. Therefore, only one person who is muscular is able to shift him. But in hospital settings, most of the time we have overweight patients. Most of the patients who are old, they are overweight and we need at least 2 or 3 nurses to shift them. So the proposed solution we have is e-reconfigurable multi-purpose wheelchair. As the name suggests, it will be reconfigurable. So we can detach the parts of the wheelchair. So complexity and demand such as reduced autonomy and increased dependency on others are the main concern area. We want to reduce the dependency of the patient and also we want to reduce the number of person who are helping the patient. We want कि कम से कम लोग उसे help करें. एक ही जन जो है वो उसको shift करने के काम आ सके so that hospital settings में वैसे भी we have shortage of nurses and doctors. In this COVID time, when we were doing COVID duty, we have observed that इतने लोग available नहीं होते हैं किसी भी patient को shift करने के लिए. So this wheelchair is based on that to reduce the dependency. Reconfigurable multipurpose wheelchair will be an upgraded version of the normal wheelchair. It is fully upgraded. It will be constructed in a way that the wheelchair can be slided beneath the patient. जो wheelchair का seat है, वो detachable है. जो पेशेंट बेड पे लेटा है उसके नीचे हम वो सीट पहले स्लाइड करेंगे जो एक पर्सन आराम से कर सकता है. इट विल बी स्लाइडेड एंड देन देयर विल बी बेल्ट्स जो सीट के ऊपर लगे होंगे. देन द व्हीलचेयर विल बी स्लाइडेड इनसाइड द पेशेंट्स बेड. यूजुअली व्हीलचेयर जो होती है वो बेड के हाइट की नहीं होती, थोड़ी नीचे होती है. But this will be of the height of the bed and the wheelchair will be slided inside the bed. उसके बाद उसे बेड के अंदर स्लाइड करने के बाद जो सीट पे बेल्ट्स लगे हैं उसे हम व्हीलचेयर के साथ कनेक्ट करेंगे और जैसे हम व्हीलचेयर बाहर खींचेंगे तो उसके साथ साथ पेशेंट भी बाहर आ जाएगा. पहले पेशेंट को बिठाना पड़ेगा उस सीट पे आफ्टर स्लाइडिंग एंड देन वी विल कनेक्ट द बेल्ट्स ऑफ द व्हीलचेयर एंड देन swiftly we will slide the seat out of the bed. तो patient automatically wheelchair पे आ जाएगा. So the wheelchair will be hooked with the seat beneath the patient, resulting in an effortless shifting of patient from bed to the wheelchair. Also, it will be having unbreakable belt to support the body alignment and bear the weight of the patient. जो belts है वो इतने मजबूत होने चाहिए कि weight जो है patient का उसे bear कर सके, तो हम वैसे belts लाएंगे. The quality of wheels are sustainable for overweight patients too. It will also have adjustable back for posture management. We will be having cushions in the seat and at the back also, जो अभी के wheelchair में available नहीं है. अभी की wheelchair जो है वो iron या किसी भी उससे बनी होती है, पर उसमें cushions available नहीं होते हैं, and it is not at all comfortable for the patient. So we will be adding cushions in our wheelchair. Now, what makes it different from the existing solution? It is multifunctioning. This wheelchair will not only help in carrying the patient, but also help in easy and comfortable shifting from the bed. Also, it has an extra substitute commode seat for stool passing. जो seat हम लोग patient की नीचे slide करने वाला है, जिसमें cushion है, उसके साथ साथ एक दूसरी भी substitute commode sheet होगी, so that if पेशेंट को स्टूल पासिंग के लिए जाना है तो वो हम डायरेक्टली वही वाली सीट उसके नीचे डालेंगे, तो फिर स्टूल पासिंग विल बी वेरी इजी फॉर देम. तो उन्हें पहले बेड से व्हीलचेयर, देन व्हीलचेयर से वापस दूसरे किसी कमोड सीट पे बिठाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. इट विल बी डायरेक्ट. Second is seamless shifting. This wheelchair will provide easy shifting of the patient from the bed with reduced workload of the healthcare workers. ये हमने बहुत ध्यान रखा है कि we will reduce the workload of the healthcare workers also. It will also reduce the risk of fall among the patients. We have seen that जब patient को हम उठा के wheelchair में डालते हैं, तो because of some misadjustment वो patient कभी-कभी गिर जाता है, उसके risk बहुत होते हैं, risk of falls. तो इसके अंदर रिस्क ऑफ फॉल बिल्कुल भी नहीं होगा, क्योंकि हम लोग बेड से डायरेक्टली वो पेशेंट को व्हीलचेयर में ही लाएंगे. दिस व्हीलचेयर विल बी इजी टू ऑपरेट एंड कैन बी इजीली अंडरस्टूड बाय द यूजर. Then postural adjustment. This wheelchair will have proper cushioning and alignment, which will aid in patient's correction. Then it is cost effective. मार्केट में जो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक व्हीलचेयर्स मिलती है उसके हिसाब से ये व्हीलचेयर थोड़ी कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव होगी. Because of shortage of time, इतना ही बनाया है हमने PPT. That's it, sir.
Okay, Dhruvi. As I've already seen your presentation earlier also. अजहर सर, आपको क्वेश्चन हो तो आप पूछिए. मैंने इनका प्रेजेंटेशन देखा हुआ पहले भी. अजहर सर. यस अजहर सर.
यस सर.
हाँ, आप पूछ लीजिए. वैसे मेरा तो
एक्चुअली मेरा कनेक्शन थोड़ा लॉस्ट हो गया था, इसलिए मोबाइल से ज्वाइन किया.
हाँ, कोई
ध्रुवी बेटा, आई थिंक तुमने एक फॉर्म जो मैंने भेजा था वो नहीं भरा है क्या आपने? ध्रुवी, am I audible?
Yeah, Heth is on it. He's just sending the form to you.
Okay, fine. So you have filled that form, right?
Yeah, he's on it.
Okay. Once again, I'm sending the link in the chat box. What you do, you just try to check whether you have filled that form or not, because we have not received your response. Or can you just tell me your team name?
It is e-reconfigurable multipurpose wheelchair. Team name is Ashray.
Ashray. Okay, that is what I'm asking actually. Ashray. Fine. No issue.
Yeah,
So you
team
just
name is
check.
Ashray.
I'm providing you the link. You just check out whether you have filled that form or not. If not, then please do it now. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sure. Yeah, sir. We have sent that form to you. We have filled it.
Yeah. So I have provided the link. You just check out whether you have filled or not. Fine. Thank you. You can leave now, Dhruvi. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Heat Kalula. Heat Kalula, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can start your presentation.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good morning to one and all present here. Here we are presenting our project on the topic of providing ventilation in the residential building.
Sir, this is the
There's a
abstract
lot
of
of
our
disturbance
project.
coming from the background.
Sorry, sir. Sir, 1 minute. Sir, PPT is visible?
Not yet.
Okay, sir, wait a minute.
Ajay Bhatt.
Okay, sir, so now it is visible?
I think no, it's not visible actually.
Hello, sir. Sir, so this is the abstract of our project. It is in a residential building. Bathroom needs a ventilator which is not possible as there is a common wall on one side and there is a storeroom and bedroom on the other two sides and a kitchen on the remaining side. So this is a problem statement that it is not possible for a conventional method of ventilation. So we are providing mechanical ventilation. As ventilation in the bathroom has to be provided by critical thinking as necessity of fresh air to be available for the users.
Yes, sir. So we are using this mechanical ventilation system by we have created by using very small and affordable products which are already available in the market and to
high price.
at which are at very high priced. The mechanical ventilation which are available in the market is of around 8 to 9,000 rupees, which are also being imported from other countries. There is no Indian manufacturer currently making these types of product. These are the public reviews, and through which we can show that requirement of mechanical ventilation is extremely necessary. The advantages of the mechanical is that it eliminates the odor, humidity, it reduces the humidity. Also, it helps to remove the foggy mirrors, and it can be used in kitchens and all.
Presentation is visible or not? Hello, sir.
No, your presentation is not visible actually.
Not visible.
Okay, sir. 1 minute.
Sir, is it visible now?
ध्रुवी, आप कोई अच्छी जगह पे जाके बैठ सकते हो क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा डिस्टरबेंस हो रहा है आपके तरफ से. वी आर नॉट एबल टू हियर योर वॉइस ऑल्सो. और
Sir, here is some network issue, so can we join after some time? Hello.
Yeah, fine. It's
Hello.
okay. Yeah, fine. It's okay. You can join after some time.
Okay. Sir, at what time can we join?
You can join at 12:40.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anyone from team number 1 to 8 who is left out? Is
Sir,
it there in the meeting?
yes, myself Vivek Rai, sir. I'm from MTech Production Technology Engineering, Parul University.
Okay.
Yes, sir, I have registered my startup idea of design and development of efficient cooling device using Vertex convergence technology.
Okay. What is your team name?
So actually, when I filled the form, like when we were discussing with the Dhruvi about the form thing,
Okay.
I think I have filled that idea form of Eureka and the registration form for this competition, like for this presentation.
Okay.
You have
No,
sent
no,
a mail.
actually,
I received your mail and it had the link of Eureka idea, so I registered myself there.
okay. No, you might have received that Google Meet link, right? Based on that only you have joined this meeting.
Yes, sir. Look, there was a student coordinator.
Okay.
He guided me with this link.
Okay. Actually, I just want to know whether you have registered for this form or not, because what is your team name which is not present available here? Actually, we have received the responses of 28 teams. So, what
Okay.
is your team name so that based on that we can take a presentation?
So because like I haven't mentioned because in the form the two forms I have filled and none of them there's team name was mentioned, sir. So I have
So
mentioned with my
I'm sending you the link right now. Just fill out the
okay
form, and you can
okay.
join after 12:40. Okay, no issues.
Can I present, sir? Can I present it now and then you send it? Then I'll just
No issues, no issues. You just tell me your name and your team name so that based on that I can evaluate you.
okay, sir. So my name is Vivek Vijay Rai,
Okay, and
and
team
I'm
name?
pursuing MTech from Parul University in Production Engineering. And my team name would be for this startup is Swirlpool.
Swirlpool. Okay, fine.
SWIRL
Got it, got it, got it.
COOL cool.
Yeah, fine.
Swirlpool.
Yeah, got it.
This would be our product name also. So we are going with this with our team name also.
Okay, who is your team mentor?
So Manjit Khare sir from
Okay,
PIT.
okay, fine. No issues. You can proceed now.
Okay, sir. So I would like to give you some like a small introduction about my idea. Then I'll proceed with my presentation.
No issues.
So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vivek Rai, and I am here to present my idea, my startup idea of design and development of efficient air cooling device using Vertex convergence technology. So what is Vertex convergence technology and how it is different from other air cooling technologies? So Vertex cooling technology, when we compare it with air conditioning or heat pumps, it does not contain of any complex mechanism that is hard to use, or we can say that require high maintenance cost. And when we compare our Vertex convergence technology with desert cooler or evaporative coolers, what we hear like we have read that or what we have found from the performance of evaporative cooler is that they are capable of giving a temperature down of 30 degree. So what we are expecting from that we are expecting from our project to get more temperature drop more than 30 degree, so that we can be termed as much better option than evaporative coolers. But in comparison to air conditioner and heat pumps, we have this what you say we have this advantage over them that we don't use any complex mechanism, so that makes it easy for easy to use, user friendly, low maintenance cost, and effective. So our idea is to find an effective air cooling solution without much consumption of electricity. So we are moving forward with our idea of vertex convergence technique. So I would like you to do a small drill with me, or you just may try it. Let's try this with me. Blow on your hand first with open mouth, and then blow by squeezing your lips. What will you observe? Yes, hot air in first and cold air in second. And this happens due to the compression of air. And when air is compressed, the particle collides to each other, resulting in heat generation. And once this compressed air is expanded, it cools and turns into even colder air than it was earlier. So using this property of air in our favor, we are developing a setup that would force an inlet air to compress because of the designing of the setup and will help in the even cooling when expanded. So now I will present my presentation to you also. So am I visible? My screen is visible?
Your screen is visible. You can present your screen.
Okay, sir. So as I was saying, I am pursuing my MTech in production engineering. So this is my MTech project. This is my MTech project. So so now as we have seen that how it is different from the present existing technology like air conditioners and heat pumps and then evaporative coolers. Now we will see that now it has been observed that this thing is been tested and trials on many purpose, like on various places. Like I will show you a design of like what I'm saying here. Like this setup, you can see, sir, this diagram. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. So, sir, this is an actually image of an eco cooler, which uses the same property of vertex convergence technology. The air is made to pass through the part where the bigger diameter exists, and the air enters the system or the cabin from the smaller diameter, which forces air to compress, and because of because of the compression, we can see at the part of there where we can see that bottle cap, where we fit the bottle cap, the area gets more compressed, it gets more conical there, which forces air to form a vertex, create vertex there and increase the pressure. So as per the Gay-Lussac law, we know that pressure and temperature are directly proportional to each other and inversely proportional to the volume. So when this setup was trial just in the forced draught, when it was just placed on the window, it was observed that it was able to give a temperature drop of 5 to 6 degrees Celsius when it was just simply used when with forced draught or with moving air. But the problem when we started working on this idea and when we tried this thing, what we actually observed that when the pressure, the amount of pressure that would actually required to suck the air is missing. Like it would be like some specified condition or on some specified days when the air is blowing with high pressure, or when high pressure winds are blowing, at that time this setup would turn out to be successful. But unless that, this idea was failed. So we studied on this problem and we find out that by changing the design, shape, size and the material of this setup, I'll show you some literature review. Like all this literature review has been conducted just to understand about the cooling property of that cooling effect that we get from the vertex, how convergent tubes are better than the divergent tubes, what's the effect of different shapes on the cooling effect, what should be the length of tube that we are using. So this all data we get from our literature review, and which has been, as I have presented in 2 to 3, like I have given 2 to 3 reviews of my presentation, two time to externals and internals. So it was that my literature review was being considered it was going with my topic and it was relevant to, like it had a relevancy to my topic, and the idea that we obtained, the data that we got was not actually used with this technology. So we are trying to develop a whole setup that would be using that would be using this following setup with the accurate and specified parameters, that is shape, size and length, that would be allowing the air to cool down when it comes inside. And the other factor that also will be affecting the the cooling effect of air cooler of our device would be the power of motor. And the second thing that I told as a problem statement is the pressure we would be required for for sucking the air into the cabin. So to get that, for getting these two objectives, for first of all, I'll start with the second one. For getting the inlet pressure, the required inlet pressure, we are having two solutions. First of all, we can make a compact thin designing where the high and with which we will use high power motor that will be able to create such amount of suction force, and because of not much gap in the cabin, so the pressure
Vivek,
created by air is sufficient to create
Vivek,
a suction effect.
excuse me, Vivek.
Yes, sir.
But sorry to interrupt, but instead of discussing about this technical part, whatever your product is, you can provide a brief description. You can tell us the market that you are targeting and
Yes,
the
sir. That's
customers
what
that you are
I
targeting
first.
and
Let's say,
cost you
first
can
of all,
discuss.
we should. Sorry, sir. Sorry to interrupt
Yeah,
you,
no
sir.
issues,
But
no issues, no issues.
sir, like what I was saying, that before going into the market, first we should know what our product is and how it is different from, like, what services we are offering to our customers. So this thing is like, now we know that in coming 3 to 4 months, the summer seasons are going to start. We know that ACs and these are very costly, but nowadays temperatures are also rising. So people need solutions for air, for getting like relief from the high temperatures. So there are air conditioners available, but they are costly. Air coolers are available, but they are like not much effective after some times. So to overcome this problem, we are coming with a new setup that would be helping them to overcome this heat problem. And our target market would be, now first we'll be targeting the domestically to each and every households, then where they would be requiring a solution from heat. And the market size would be, it is a scalable market. First we'll be starting with the domestic market, then when its application is seen, and when we can see there is a efficiency in its performance, we'll be expanding, we'll be scaling it to the industrial level. And then after industrial level, if we are also able to get the sufficient, like a good result, then we will moving in high, then hot and dry arid areas, where these a large scale setup would be set for cooling down of the air, so that the climate or the temperature of the places can be changed or molded around.
Vivek, have you checked the feasibility of this idea? Means,
Yes, sir.
does it
Any questions,
really
sir?
work?
Yes, sir. Like, I'm happy to answer your question, sir. Like, any question.
Yes, Vivek. I'm just asking about the feasibility.
Yes, sir. Like, it has been like, you'll also be like agreeing with my point now, sir. When there is a power cut in our house, the room turns hot. When we are in the closed room, the room turns hot. And when there is a glitch of electricity, and when just a fan turns, we know that a swirl of air comes down, and how cool it is. Have you, sir, observed that thing? और लाइक सर, हमारे भाषा में वो बेना बोलते हैं, जो गर्मी में सर वो नहीं हाथ से हिलाते हैं, हैंडमेड फैन, वो कैसे ऐसा हल्का सा घूमता है, एक भवंडर क्रिएट करता है, जो गर्म हवा के आसपास ही गर्म हवा को तुरंत ठंडा कर देता है. Sir, actually getting my point, what I'm trying to say, like I'm trying to give you the very close by, like आपने वो चीज देखी होगी सर आपके पास में. एक्चुअली ये बेसिक फिनोमिना इसमें वर्क हो रहा है, और सबसे सिंपल फिनोमिना मैं बताया कि जो हम लोग मुंह खोल के जब हम लोग फूकते हैं, और जब मुंह बंद करके हम फूकते हैं, उसमें एक्चुअली जो डिफरेंस होता है वो होता है वॉल्यूम और प्रेशर का. फर्स्ट केस में वॉल्यूम ज्यादा रहता है, और सेकंड केस में प्रेशर ज्यादा रहता है. तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हमारा जो आउटसाइड वाला पार्ट है उसका वॉल्यूम ज्यादा रख के, अंदर वाला पार्ट है जो हम पे ब्लो करेगा उसका प्रेशर हाई रखेंगे. दैट वी विल गोना डू बाय क्रिएटिंग अ सक्शन थिंग. Because when we apply suction, when a suction force is created, pressure drops. When pressure drops, temperature drops, and when pressure and temperature drops, the volume automatically increases. The amount of inlet air that would be coming into the cabin, that would automatically increase, and the inlet coming air that would be coming with the low pressure would automatically cool down.
बेटा सर ने ये, सर को एक्चुअली टेक्निकली कोई डाउट नहीं है. सर ये पूछ रहे हैं कि आप लोगों का जो भी प्रोडक्ट आप बनाने के लिए बोल रहे हो, will it be feasible, what will be the cost of it, and how
Yes,
you
sir,
are
it
going
would
to
be
project in the
made.
market? That is what sir is asking.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir. like I didn't count you.
हाँ,
Sir, it is very
एंड
like
बेटा आप हिंदी में बोल सकते हो, कोई इशू नहीं है, वी बोथ आर
बोल सकते हैं ना सर
कंफर्टेबल
हिंदी में?
हिंदी।
ओके सर। सर तो इसमें हमारा कॉस्टिंग में ऐसा है हमारा कि ये अंडर 20,000 बन जाने वाली चीज है, बिकॉज वी आर मेकिंग फर्स्ट फर्स्ट मॉडल। So that's why we are going with trials and error, we are going with 20,000, but और उससे उससे अंदर में ही 20,000 के अंदर में ही हमारा द सेकंड मॉडल दैट वुड बी जो हम बनाएंगे वो सर वो 20,000 के अंदर ही बन जाएगा। तो दैट वुड जो हमको एक रेंज देगा, मतलब एक हमको सर देखिए जैसे मैं आपको बताता हूँ हमारा रेवेन्यू का मेन सोर्स कैसा रहेगा इसके अंदर। मैं बेसिकली खुद दमन से हूँ। दमन सर एक तरीका पूरा प्लास्टिक हब है। वहाँ पे सर आपको हर तरह का प्रोडक्ट, हर तरीके का प्लास्टिक, उसके लिए मोल्डिंग, सब कुछ का काम मिल जाता है सर। तो मेरे लिए रॉ मटेरियल एक्वायर करना, फिर उसको प्रोसेस करा के मेरे लिए खुद के लिए एक मतलब क्या बोलते हैं एक डिजाइन और एक प्रोडक्ट रेडी कराना सर, वो एक बहुत चीप पड़ेगा मेरे लिए। तो जो मेरे को ना बाकी मतलब जो मेरे प्रोडक्ट के कॉस्ट को ऑटोमेटिकली बहुत रिड्यूस कर देगा। तो समझ रहे हैं मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? तो जो ऑटोमेटिक मेरा प्रॉफिट है, जो मेरा मार्जिन ऑफ प्रॉफिट है उसको बढ़ा सकता है। और जिसके वजह से कैसा, जैसे अभी एक एयर कूलर आता है सिंपल, एक सिम्फनी का जो एयर कूलर आता है सर वो 10 से 15 हजार तक में आता है। और एसी स्टार्ट होते हैं सर 50-60 हजार से एसी स्टार्ट होते हैं। तो हमारे पास रेंज है कि हम 10 हजार की, हम वो एयर कूलर से अच्छी एफिशिएंसी की उम्मीद कर रहे हैं। तो हम 10 हजार से ऊपर का हमारे पास रेंज है। और एसी से नीचे हमको रहना है तो हम एसी से बहुत नीचे रहने की कोशिश करेंगे। पर और एयर कूलर से थोड़ा ही ऊपर हमारा रेंज रहेगा। तो मतलब वी वुड बी लाइक हमारा इनिशियल जो मेकिंग कॉस्ट रहेगा सर, जैसे मैंने बोला 20,000 रहेगा। बट जो हमारा सेकंड बनेगा वो उम्मीद है कि हमारा मतलब कम से कम 10 हजार तक में हमारा बन के वो रेडी हो जाएगा, जिसे हम मार्केट में 15-20 हजार में हम सबसे बेच सकते हैं। तो हमारे पास वो रेंज रहेगा कि हम प्रेजेंट जो कॉम्पिटिटर है उनको भी एक टाइम पे रेट में कॉम्पिटिशन दे सकें, अच्छी एफिशिएंसी के साथ, अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस रेटिंग के साथ।
सो बेटा आपने प्रेजेंटेशन में, अब नेक्स्ट टाइम कभी भी पिचिंग के लिए जाओ ना, तो टेक्निकल कंटेंट थोड़ा कम रखोगे चलेगा। यू जस्ट नीड
Yes,
टू
sir.
प्रोवाइड द स्पेसिफिकेशन ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट एंड हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू द प्रिंसिपल दैट यू आर यूजिंग इट। उसके
Okay,
अलावा
no.
तुम बेटा अपना बिल ऑफ मटेरियल ऐड करो, कौन से कस्टमर को या रीजन को तुम टारगेट कर रहे हो, अभी तक जो
हाँ
मार्केट में अवेलेबल प्रोडक्ट्स है उनका कॉस्ट क्या है, उनकी कंपेरिजन में आपका कॉस्ट क्या है,
हाँ वही
आप
बताया
सर्विस,
सर। हाँ
हाँ ऑपरेटिंग कॉस्ट मेंशन कर सकते हो। ये सारी चीज़ें आप प्रेजेंटेशन में ऐड करो और उसको थोड़ा टेबलेट फॉर्म में रखो। इतना
ओके।
डिस्क्रिप्टिव पार्ट प्रेजेंटेशन में नहीं रखना है। प्रेजेंटेशन जितना कम कंटेंट हो और अच्छे से डिस्क्राइब किया हो, वो उतना प्रेजेंट किया हो, वो अच्छा लगेगा।
सर ये सर मेरा वो मैंने बताया ना सर आपको, मेरा ये एमटेक का प्रोजेक्ट का है ये तो।
जी जी, कोई इशू नहीं, वो मैं समझ गया बेटा। मैं इसलिए आपको सजेस्ट कर रहा हूँ कि नेक्स्ट टाइम आप कभी भी एसएसआईपी या कहीं पे भी पिचिंग के लिए जाते हो, कोई आइडिया पिचिंग के लिए, तो आपके प्रेजेंटेशन में ये चीज़ें इंक्लूड करनी है आपको कि आपका आइडिया क्या है, उसका थोड़ा बहुत ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन, कौन सा प्रॉब्लम है, किसको सॉल्व कर रहे हो, अभी तक मार्केट में क्या अवेलेबल है, तुम उसके उससे अलावा तुम क्या प्रोवाइड कर रहे हो, कॉस्ट एस्टिमेशन अगर कंपैरिजन है तो वो प्रोवाइड करो, फीचर्स है तो वो मेंशन करो, कौन से कस्टमर्स को आप टारगेट कर रहे हो, राइट। ये
ओके।
सारी चीज़ें आप उसमें इंक्लूड कर सकते
तो तो लाइक दिस आइडिया विल बी लाइक सेलेक्टेड और नॉट सर?
हो। Yeah, definitely you can proceed with this idea. I'm just giving you the hint how you can present your things in front of anyone.
ओके श्योर सर, श्योर 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 सर।
निखिल सर आप भी बता सकते हैं जो आपके सजेशंस हैं।
Yes, sir. Overall good. है.
ओके फाइन,
Okay, sir.
यू कैन गो। थैंक यू सो मच विवेक।
ओके थैंक यू सर।
नेक्स्ट टीम बेटा कोई है फ्रॉम 1 to 10, फ्रॉम टीम नंबर सीरियल नंबर 1 to 10,
Sir, group number 9, seed shooting drone.
या सीरियल नंबर 9 सीड शूटिंग ड्रोन। या यू कैन स्टार्ट विद योर प्रेजेंटेशन डीप।
Yes, sir. Raviraj, can you please present the presentation?
Yes, yes. Wait a minute.
Yes, Raviraj, it's visible. Just turn the presentation mode.
Okay.
Okay, so good afternoon, sir. My name is Deep Mehta, and our project name is Seed Shooting Drone. My team members are Raviraj and Ishika Chawda. So, Raviraj, next slide. So, our main aim is to accurately shoot the seeds from an autonomous based drone in a regular interval of distance between the two consecutive seeds into the soil, and this method is very much fast as compared to any conventional method like any tractor or something, and which requires very less amount of farmers or manpower for completing its task. Next slide.
Yes, sir. So, as Deep explained the aim of our project, it is very efficient in today's era, as many of the farmers are totally working on whole day 24/7 for shooting, droning their seeds and everything. So, this drone would be helping them to do that. Also, there will be identification of the problem also. So at a present, only 11% of the land surface is used for crop all around the globe, right? So there are many places where it is means very tough for the farmers to reach and seed and sow the seeds there. So this drone would help to do for the same, like doing sowing the seeds, then implanting it and planting, watering, everything. Whole the process of farming would be done. So this is the problem, and this is the point where we found that there is a problem and we need to work on it. Next, please. And the approach to solve. So, sir, this is the, you can see here the two fields. One of the field is shown, and you can see here the field and the path which is need to show. So here the yellow path is being shown, and the whole this process of show how the drone would be working is shown here, and the main process and the main point it would be working on is the GPS system. So also you can track your drone that wherever which side it is going and which area and which position it is acquiring it to. So this is the approach of the problem. Next.
Okay, so what novelty and utility? So in it is basically an autonomous project, so it requires less human interaction, and it is definitely means fast and more efficient way to sow the seeds. The level means accuracy we get from using drones would be far more by human interface. Benchmark and specification of our product. The seed shooting drone that is autonomously operated can plant trees or to the areas where farmers can't reach. So basically, if we consider torrential means area where farmers can't go and sow the seeds, the drone can go and definitely plant some seeds over there. The time frame and milestone for our execution. Firstly, basic we have drawn selected a basic sketch of a drone. Then after deciding the appropriate material for a drone which will be used to construct, then after that we should make the prototype of our drone. And then after completing the prototype, we will be analyzing the problems faced by the drone during flight and all, and will find the solution for that. And then final step would be the manufacturing of model.
So our product will be very much beneficial to the agriculture sector of our country. The farmers could use this product and have very great benefits using it. It is very cheap as compared to any tractor or any other conventional devices, and hence it would be very much useful for them in long term, as it requires very less maintenance as compared to any conventional machines. So yeah, this is beneficiary for agriculture sector. Next. So this is our expected budget of our product. The main drone will cost around 1 lakh rupees. The GPS unit and the seed shooting mechanism will collectively cost around 25,000 rupees, and the control unit which controls the drone from the ground station would cost around 25,000 rupees. So the overall cost of our product would be around 1.5 lakh rupees. Next. So thank you, judges. Any questions, then you may ask.
Okay. रविराज ये बताओ
Yes, sir.
जो सीडिंग करोगे आप शूट सीडिंग सो आपने कभी नोटिस किया है जो फार्मर्स जब मीन्स यू नो जो फार्मिंग करते तो वो सीड्स को एक रो में इम्प्लीमेंट करते राइट
Yes, sir.
तो विल इट बी पॉसिबल फ्रॉम द ड्रोन कि ये ऐसे कर सके एक
Yes, sir. It is as autonomously operated, so it has a means inboard controlling unit from our ground station that is would be basically mobile. So in mobile, the farmer need to program such path that in this area, this much seeds should be planted with this range. Means basically the basic parameters, and drone will automatically sow the seeds at the normal time interval.
ओके मेरा एक और क्वेश्चन है so how will you target the customers as if we all know that ki farmers in India they are not that much of technically sound so how you will means you know we will target them how will you attract them towards you or your product?
Yes, sir. Actually, working on it, there are many schemes that government launches every year for the betterment and good working of the farmers. So, many of the schemes we can install our program in that. We can propose our idea there, and the government would be initiating our program to the farmers, and also they would be taught how to use it, and by time they would be using it. So this is how we would be targeting the farmers.
Nice. There is one more question from my side about the this, which type of programs have you seen any programs government is initiating nowadays?
Yes, sir. So, as we know that in Delhi a few months back and now also the farmers' protest is going on. So, government is continuously working on some of the schemes that should be means some schemes attain for the loan part, some schemes attain for that every year the farmers would be getting some money and they used to work on that and then get money. Then these are some of the programs that government is totally focusing on. Also, government is providing the land to the farmers who do not have that. So there are quite a few schemes that also government only targets that it should be the betterment of farmers. So I think if we propose this scheme to there, government will be surely finding a benefit for the farmers in this problem.
This product will affect the employability of our country, the helpers who are working on the farms. तो ये
Yes,
affect नहीं
sir.
करेगा उनके
And
employability?
no, sir, not exactly. Because as we know that farming is only done in the in local areas or that type of areas. But if this scheme is being instilled in the society now, then also the rich areas and the rich peoples will be also working for the farming sectors. So that would be quite a interesting thing because if suppose you are you are a person living in the city and you can buy a land in their area and rent the land to the farmer, so you would be working, you would be instilling the financial things and the farmer would be working, so it would be in case
Ishika,
directly proportionally increasing the employability.
Ishika, what I am asking है कि सी जैसे आपका ड्रोन टेक्नोलॉजी अगर फार्म में काम करता है तो फार्म
Yes.
यू नो खेती बाड़ी में जो हेल्पर्स होते हैं जो ये सीडिंग वीडिंग के लिए काम करते हैं दे आर ऑन डेली वेजेस ओके
Yes, yes.
तो ये अफेक्ट नहीं करेगा उनके एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी पे उनका मीन्स उनका तो रोजी रोटी कट जाएगा इससे
Yes, sir. But as I told for the government, there are many schemes and everything. तो वो किसी पे भी है ना अपना मतलब रोजगार ढूंढ सकते हैं. तो इट इज़ नॉट ज़रूरी कि मतलब इट इज़ नॉट दैट मच इम्पोर्टेंट दैट वी वुड बी सीडिंग ओनली। सो वो लोग है ना फिर के मार्केटिंग वगैरह में वर्क कर सकते हैं और वो सारी चीज़ें एक कैंप के थ्रू या किसी भी वो प्रमोशंस के थ्रू उनको सिखाई जाएगी। सो वो लोग जो है ना वो इस चीज़ में अपने आप को ओवरवर्क कर लेंगे।
Okay, nice. Okay, Azhar sir, you have question?
Yeah. Raviraj, beta, I have one question. What will be the
Yes, sir.
effectiveness of this drone in comparison with the settings that we are doing it manually?
Sir, as it is autonomously, so accuracy will be increased.
So will it be able to do proper seeding with the help of this?
Probably.
Okay. So you guys are also not sure. No, no, I'm just asking. What are the things that we are trying to implement? Whether you are sure that we can able to do or we can implement that, then we can easily able to replace that manual feeding that we are doing. Ishika, Deep.
सर कैन यू रिपीट?
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था बेटा कि हम लोग जो अभी मैन्युअली सीडिंग करते हैं राइट, उसके कंपैरिजन में अगर हम लोग ड्रोन से करेंगे तो क्या डिफरेंस होगा और क्या सिग्निफिकेंस होगा अगर हम लोग उसको मैन्युअली नहीं करके इसके थ्रू करते हैं?
यस सर। सर जैसे कि बहुत सारा टाइम बचता है इस चीज़ में और जैसे बहुत तो ऐसा होता है कि इतने सारे फार्मर्स होते हैं जिनको मतलब दे वर्क 24/7 एंड दे गेट ओनली 10 to 15% प्रॉफिट आउट ऑफ इट। सो अगर वो अपने आप को किसी और काम में इन्वेस्ट करके इस काम के पीछे बस एक पर्सन लगा रहे तो उसमें क्या होगा कि उनको डबल इनकम हो जाएगा। तो जैसे कि उनका वो इनकम तो चालू ही है और इस काम में उनका और अलग से इनकम आ रहा है जो उनका फार्मिंग से है। तो सोइंग वगैरह हर एक इसी तरह से होगा जो मैन पावर के थ्रू होता है। बस डिफरेंस है कि उनका एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी बढ़ जाएगा और अच्छी तरह से जो काम वही करते हैं वही काम ये ड्रोन करेगा। वाटरिंग, सीडिंग सब कुछ हो सकता है इससे।
और आपने कुछ कॉस्ट का एस्टिमेशन किया कि अगर मैन्युअली करते हैं एक स्पेसिफिक स्मॉल एरिया तो उसके लिए
हाँ।
कितना कॉस्ट हो सकता है और अगर हम लोग इसके थ्रू करेंगे तो कितना कॉस्टिंग होगा, इनिशियल प्रोडक्ट की कॉस्टिंग के कंपैरिजन में क्या इम्पैक्ट आएगा वो सब कुछ? बिकॉज अगर
हाँ
कोई भी
सर।
परचेज कर रहा है आपका प्रोडक्ट तो वो पहले
हाँ।
क्या कैलकुलेट करेगा कि अगर मैं मैन्युअली कर रहा हूँ तो मुझे इतना हो रहा है, अगर भी प्रोडक्ट परचेज कर रहा हूँ तो उसके साथ मुझे इतना होगा, तो वो कंपैरिजन कुछ किया है आपने?
हाँ सर, एक्चुअली ये प्रोडक्ट उनके लिए है मतलब जो लोग अपना टाइम भी बचाना चाहते हैं और प्रोपोर्शनली अपनी इनकम भी इंक्रीज करना चाहते हैं और अपना साथ साथ में अगर इट वुड बी रियली ग्रेट अगर वो अपना दोनों तरह से एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी इंक्रीज कर सके। तो अगर हम इस तरह से वर्क करते हैं तो दोनों में कोई इश्यू नहीं आएगा और बस मेन चीज़ वही है कि उनको सीखना है कि उसको कैसे यूज़ करना है। बाकी उसके बाद तो फिर उनका कोई इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं होगा, बस जो मैन्युअली उनको इनपुट्स डालने हैं वही, बाकी ड्रोन अपना काम करेगा।
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच दीप, रवि, राज, इशिका, थैंक यू सो मच, यू कैन लीव नाउ।
यस सर, थैंक यू।
Okay, sir.
Okay. Is there anyone from now serial number 1 to 10?
Yes, sir. 10 number, green revolve.
Yeah, please you can start your presentation.
Please present the screen.
Jay, it's okay.
Is it visible?
Yes, visible. You can share. Now start your PPT. Please next. Please. Hello sir, good morning. This is a project for brick, the cow deck brick. it's a very fruitful for our nations and for our life because it's a very
Archil, there is some background noise actually. Can you please
oh
recheck your headphone and
yeah, yes, sure. Okay, Jay, please can you start it? My headphone is very bad effect, so
Hello, sir.
yes, you're
Hello.
audible. Yes, you're audible.
So I'm audible, sir.
Yeah, you're audible.
Sir, sorry for this disturbance because laptops, all of 3 laptops are not working. They
No
are in the
problem. No
repair.
problem. No problem.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Sir,
You
basic,
can do it full screen.
sir, we have prepared a brick which is made from cow dung. So in olden days, when the जो हमारे जो घर के पहले के जमाने में जो गाय का जो काव डंग आता है उसके लेपन से हम पहले बनाते थे, तो उससे हीट इंसुलेशन भी कम होती थी और मतलब लो कंस्ट्रक्शन कॉस्ट आता था ने सब कुछ लो था, तो इसलिए हमने उस चीज को फिर से इसमें लेके आया। ये जो है ब्रिक्स ये काव डंग की बनी हुई है और ये इसकी जो मेथडोलॉजी है पूरी काव डंग की कि जो सैंड आती है वो सैंड लाइम और काव डंग ये जो मिक्सर मशीन रखा हुआ है उसमें तीनों को मिक्स करके और ये मैकेनिकल वो है ब्रिक के जो वो शेप आता है उसको गिराने के लिए, और इसको ब्रिक्स को जब गिराने के बाद वो धूप में सुखाई जाती है। और ये जो काव डंग की ब्रिक है ये और ये जो नॉर्मल ब्रिक है ये दोनों की एक कंपैरिजन के लिए फोटो रखा हुआ है। और इसके एडवांटेजेस है कि घर का टेम्परेचर बाहर के टेम्परेचर से 4 से 5 डिग्री कम रहेगा, और कंस्ट्रक्शन जब हम करेंगे तो इसकी ये इतनी ब्रिटल होती है कि इससे ज़्यादा वेस्ट नहीं होगा। जो मजदूर लोग जब ईंट तोड़ के जो गिर जाती है तो टूट जाती है, ये थोड़ी ब्रिटल है तो नहीं टूटेगी इतनी ज़्यादा। और इसकी कॉस्ट भी 5 to 6 रुपीज़ आती है, जहाँ के नॉर्मल ब्रिक जो B1 क्वालिटी की आती है वो 8 to 9 रुपीज़ की आती है। और ये फायर प्रूफ है और रेडिएशन प्रूफ है कि रेडिएशन प्रूफ है, मतलब अगर कोई बड़ा कोई प्रोजेक्ट है आर्मी का या उसमें तो ये रेडिएशन से भी ये बचाता है। और जो ईंटों का जो अभी भट्टा चलता है उसमें जो स्मोक और वो सब गैसेस निकलते हैं और वो जो हार्मफुल थे वो इसमें वो भी कट हो जाता है। और इसके खाली 2-3 सर डिसएडवांटेजेस है कि इतनी थोड़ी ब्रिटल होती है, तो उसको अगर हमें कट करना है तो इसके लिए ग्राइंडर की जरूरत पड़ेगी। और इसका भी सर हमने वाटर एब्जॉर्प्शन निकाला है तो वो थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा आ रहा है, और इसको बनाने के लिए हमें थोड़े लेबर मतलब मिलने थोड़े मुश्किल हो रहे हैं। और ये सर लिटरेचर रिव्यू है। हेलो सर, सुनाई दे रहा है?
हाँ बेटा आ रही है आवाज। हाँ बेटा आ रही है।
हाँ तो सर ये सब टेस्टिंग है वो ब्रिक्स के कंप्रेशन टेस्टिंग, ये कंप्रेशन टेस्टिंग मशीन है। इसके अंदर ब्रिक रख के उसकी कंप्रेसिव स्ट्रेंथ देखते हैं। और ये वाटर एब्जॉर्प्शन टेस्ट है। इसको ब्रिक में पानी में रखने का होता है 24 आवर्स के लिए, और फिर निकाल के उसको गैस पे देखना होता है और फिर वापस उसको 24 आवर्स के लिए रखना होता है। फिर उसकी वाटर परमिएबिलिटी देखते हैं। और ये एफ्लोरेसेंट टेस्ट है, और उसकी हार्डनेस है तो फिर वो 1 मीटर ऊपर हाइट से नीचे फेंकेंगे तो वो टूटनी नहीं चाहिए, तो उसकी हार्डनेस तेज आती है। और साउंडनेस में दो ईंट को एक साथ अगर हम एक दूसरे को टकराते हैं तो वो अच्छा ब्रिटल साउंड आना चाहिए, मतलब वो दूसरा वाला साउंड नहीं आना चाहिए। सर आपको कोई क्वेश्चन है इसमें? हेलो।
यस सो आप लोगों को ग्रांट किसके लिए चाहिए? सेटअप को एस्टैब्लिश करने के लिए?
हाँ सर, मतलब हम लोग है ना अभी ये जो प्रोजेक्ट है ना तो हम अभी 7th सेम में तो इस पे वर्क कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि ये जो हमने ब्रिक जो बनाने का हम सोच रहे हैं ना सर, इसमें अभी थोड़ा इनोवेशन लाने की ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि अभी जो लोग बना रहे हैं ना कावडंग से, उनमें वाटर परमेबिलिटी में जमर जो आती है ना दीवार में बरसात के दौरान, तो वो ज़्यादा आती है। तो उसके लिए हमने जो सॉल्यूशंस लाए हैं कि जैसे कि शुगर केन की जो ऐश आती है वो डालने की है, और लाइम लाइम कंटेंट थोड़ा कम करने का है, क्योंकि वो लाइम कंटेंट वो एफ्लोरेसेंस ज़्यादा आता है, थोड़ी वाइटिश ब्रिक दिखती है, तो उसको कम करने के लिए लाइम कंटेंट कम करना है। और ऐसे सब 2-3 चीज़ें हैं सर, वो हम लोग अभी नेक्स्ट 10 to 15 डेज में अलग अलग 10 to 15 मोल्ड्स में जो कंटेंट है उसमें अलग अलग रखने वाले। किसी में वुडन ऐश डालेंगे, और किसी में जो काव डंग आता है सर, अमुक वो जो गोबर गैस प्लांट आता है उसमें जो काव डंग ये लोग यूज़ करते हैं, फिर वो जल जाने के बाद जो उसकी ऐश रह जाती है ना सर, उसका भी हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं इसमें।
Sir, if you any question, you can ask me.
नहीं सर, ओके फाइन, नाइस।
Okay, thank you, Beta.
Okay.
Next.
Can you leave the club?
Yeah, you
meeting?
can. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Next team, anyone from team number 1 to 12, serial number 1 to 12? No.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, what's it?
Sir, this is our second project. If you see the name Created 2.0.
Just a second. Creative. Yeah, you can start your presentation. No issues.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. I just want to tell you guys might be sitting on laptops, right? For attending this thing.
Yes.
Yes. So you might be feeling some pain in your cervical area, like near neck. Yes. So continuously sitting on a laptop or continuously bending towards a table for sitting on a laptop may create a spasm, like a swelling or a pain in your muscle in the neck and the lumbar area. So with my team, I have made a prototype of a mat. We have seen many mats in the markets, but they are like exercise mats and there's nothing else. But I and my team, we have combined a mat for the patients, for a subject or a daily routine, the daily routine who follows a man who follows a daily routine of work, like sitting on a laptop for 6 to 7 hours, doing his work on it. And the woman who is doing her household activities for like 6 to 7 hours, obviously they do too. And for the subjects who suffer from periods, like women, so this mat is combined and made for them so that they can feel relief. I'll be sharing my PPT now. Can I, sir?
Yeah, of course you can.
I hope is it visible, sir?
Yes, it is. You can proceed.
So this is a relaxing spine mat. Our aim is to build a mat so that the people who have a spine problems or a lumbar problems may get cure. Mostly spine means the cervical area, like our neck, our back area, and the lower back area. Lumbar means the lower back area. Problems may get cure. It can also cure lordosis, cervical spondylosis pain, and can help to relieve spasm and pain. Spasm means stretching due to more, the muscle gets contracted more. Its tension gets its tension in the muscle gets increased. So to relax that, we are going to use this mat. What is spondylosis? That is a wear and tear of a spinal disc which cannot be cured, but the pain and the swelling can be relieved with the help of this mat. Sir, in spondylosis, it is wear and tear of a spinal disc, so which is not able to cure. It is not able to cure, but we can treat it by relieving the pain and the swelling over there. So the patient who is suffering from spondylosis can use this mat in his daily activities, daily routine life. He can also do a session of morning, afternoon and evening. He can sleep for uh, half an hour to 45 minutes on it, so that the pain will be relieved, and he might get the pain which he is suffering from might get lesser and lesser. Spine deformities, that is abnormal curve in your spine, such as lordosis and kyphosis. So these two we are going to treat for the subjects. I am also going to add in this spine deformities means like you and me, we together are sitting on a laptop for this particular session, right? So our neck is bended forward and our lumbar has been stretched. So after sitting for 6 to 7 hours and listening to the people, you guys might go and stretch your neck and feel a little pain in your neck area. Once you sleep on this mat, once you use this mat for 5 to 10 minutes, the spasm and the pain over your neck area and the lumbar area will be relieved, and you will be feel back. Basically, this mat, once, see what happens, you sitting on a laptop every day. If you are a normal human being, you working for a company, you have to sit on a laptop for 6 to 7 hours. So continuously sitting at a particular posture may lead to deformity of your spine. फिर आपका spine sir उसी way में deform हो जाएगा. What if you work for 6 to 7 hours and then you sleep on a particular mat which is going to regain the spine which deformity which has been made in 6 to 7 hours? It will क्योर एंड इट विल ट्रीट द पेशेंट जिनको नहीं है, उनको ये लॉर्डोसिस और काइफोसिस ना हो. लॉर्डोसिस इज कवरिंग इनवर्ड ऑफ curving of inward of lower back, which causes lower back pain, default in posture. Sir, in lordosis you have seen many patients जिनका जो lower back होता है वो बहुत ही अंदर होता है and their stomach are more out. So ये जब पेशेंट अपने प्रोन पोजीशन में यानी पेट के बल सोएगा उस पर्टिकुलर मैट के ऊपर, तो दैट पर्टिकुलर स्पंज, द थिंग विच वी आर गोइंग टू मेक, विल पुश दैट थिंग बैक एंड देन द स्पाइन विल गेट अगेन इन द फॉर्म द वे इट वाज. It will lead to make that spine in a proper manner. It won't make it more problematic for that particular patient. It is going to cure it. Kyphosis means abnormal curve in the forward direction which may cause back pain and stiffness. You have seen patient जिनका आगे की तरफ body झुक जाता है सर, पूरा shoulder and particular seam comes outside. तो वो इस पे स्ट्रेच होने की वजह से मसल स्ट्रेंथनिंग बढ़ेगा. मसल स्ट्रेंथनिंग से उनका जो रीगेन हो जाएगा, स्पाइन जो जैसा हो गया है डिफॉर्म, इट विल गेट बैक टू इट्स ओरिजिनल पोजीशन. Type of spine deformities are like I've seen. See the normal position, sir. If you see in the left side, this is the normal posture of a spine. See in the kyphosis, अगर इसके neck area पे if I'll keep that particular sponge, then the particular muscle will be get stretched and the force will be coming upward. So the spine which is deformed will get back to the normal position. If you see the lordosis, the particular lower back is coming outwards and the stomach has been come out. So when he sleeps in a prone position, like sleeping on his chest area, then the push of that particular sponge will lead to regain that spine in its original position. And the flat back, sir. Flat back may it is very problem for the particular patient. It may lead to pain a lot. So it will give a proper curve to that particular subject who doesn't has a normal spine in him. Motivation and genesis, looking at the routine of the daily working person and the packed schedule, they forget to stretch their muscles, do any movement that lead to spasm and pain, which are ignored until lead to extend, as well as we all want a good quality of sleep. So these can help the postures to maintain and can help to regain it, which they have lost. Basically, sir, we actually forget to stretch our neck area, stretch our thoracic area, our lumbar area. This particular mat is going to help that particular person to do these stretchings and get relief of the pain which he has in his daily routines. And sir, I would like to add something else in some one more point. If you ignore such type of things like neck में problem हो रही है, दर्द हो रहा है, so this may lead to this thing, sir, kyphosis and lordosis. So it is better to cure it when you have a normal spine, and if there's any pain, then there is a pain in your muscle, then it should be cured earlier so that it doesn't lead to this problems to you guys. What actually it has, this mat will have a sponge back forming bulges at given areas, and they will be different shape and size made according to the subject's need. इसका मतलब sir, if you guys know, we have to keep 3 pillows under while sleeping. If you want to have a proper sleep and a proper blood circulation in your body, we need to keep 1 pillow under your neck, under your lumbar, and under your knee. If you keep these 3 pillows, then there is a proper circulation while sleeping to your head, to your body, and it maintains a proper posture. This is what our mat is going to be. We are going to make a mat. We actually have a prototype of it. We're going to make a mat which will having a bulge area at the neck, at the area of a neck, at the lumbar and the knee, so that the patient can adjust it if he wants more. If a patient is more bulky, so if he wants more pressure on it, so he can use a larger bag of a sponge. If a patient is normal patient or he is very weak, so he can use according to his requirements, and he can adjust that mat whenever and whatever area, and wherever he goes he can carry it. Uses this mat is useful for those who work in IT fields, that is working on a laptop for many hours, which leads to bad posture. If continued, it may lead to deformities. Second, sir, it is also required for the students who are studying through, like because of COVID, we were studying on a laptops, we were studying on a phone. So because continuously looking on our phone, our neck area was very much in use. For like 6 to 7 hours, we have to be in our lectures. So which lead to problem over the muscles over here, which is called as trapezitis. So because of this mat, if he sleeps on that with the particular bulge around his neck area, the muscle of his trapezium will get stretched, and the stretch will lead to relief in pain. It is also used for a female working in their houses. This is going to help them to regain their posture back and relieve the pain. This mat will help and give a support to female back who is undergoing menstruation cycle, as during that period subject has pain. So mat will help them to get back in the abdominal support, stretch and provide warmth to the abdominal and back part. She can feel good. Obviously, sir, the patient subject who is suffering from menstruational cycle, they have a problem in their back. They have a lot of pain because there is a stretch. So when they sleep on a particular mat which we have made with a bulge in her lumbar area, will help to stretch, which will feel her good, and she will feel relief in that lumbar area. What is different from market? There are many spine correctors available in the market, but they are available separately for each region of the spine. There are particular objects for every spine, but there are not a mat. There is not a particular thing which has for every spine, which will cover everything. So this we have designed. Our mat will support all the regions of the spine through together when subject will lie on that mat. It is user friendly and subject can carry this anywhere. This is just a mat which according to the 7 mats which we are going to make. That's it, sir. Hello?
Yeah, wonderful presentation.
Thank you, sir.
What will be the cost of this product?
It will cost approximately like 10,000 to 14,000 in between.
Okay. And
so
if
in
you'll-
market also we have many mats. Those who are not in use, just for exercise we use it. It is cost about it cost about 5,000 rupees.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You have any questions?
No, actually, we have already discussed on this idea, so I don't have much of the things to ask. If Nikhil sir have any queries or anything, then Nikhil sir can ask.
Okay.
Yes, Vatsal, do you really think means if जैसे कोई एक है जो लॉन्ग टाइम तक एक मीन्स कितने आवर तक सो पाएगा इस मैट पे?
सर अगर मेरे को सर्वाइकल एरिया में प्रॉब्लम है, यानी मेरे नेक में प्रॉब्लम है क्योंकि मैं कंटिन्यूसली सोया हुआ हूँ, तो हम क्या करते हैं सर, हम ही नहीं you, me, everyone over here does what that particular person does. हम तकिए को रोल करते हैं और अपने गर्दन के नीचे रखते हैं, right? And we sleep for at least जब तक हमें वहां से पेन ना रिलीफ हो जाए. Once that pain is relieved, remove that bag and that mat can be used for sleeping as well.
तो ये डेली मीन्स डेली तो नहीं बोल सकते, बट डेली यूज नहीं हो पाएगा ना, मीन्स
सर
ये
डेली
मैट
यूज हो सकते हैं.
हाउ इट इज
सर सी
डेली
दिस मैट
यूसेज
इज
वाले जो
जस्ट
मैट्स होते हैं,
जी
हम लोग जो डेली यूज करते हैं मैट, जैसे घर पे जो यूज करते हैं वो तो
हम्म।
फ्लैट ही होता है, राइट?
राइट.
तो मीन्स जैसे आपका जो मैट होगा वो क्या ऊपर नीचे होगा ना कुछ, तो ऐसा कुछ बोल
नहीं सर मैं बताता हूँ, आई टेल यू. एवरी रीजन के पास वहाँ पे एक बल्ज बनाने के लिए हम एक्स्ट्रा मैट यूज करेंगे, ठीक है? वंस दैट बल्ज इज रिमूव्ड यू कैन स्ट्रेच दैट मैट और वो पूरा मैट प्लेन हो जाएगा जिसके ऊपर आप सो
ओके
सकते हो. इफ यू वांट पर्टिकुलर एरिया पे बल्ज देन यू कैन पुट दैट
ओके
स्पंज ओवर देयर एंड वहाँ पे बल्ज होगा सर. इट इज दैट टाइप ऑफ मैट. So it is
यही
plain as well and you can use it when
ओके
you want a bulge over that particular area.
ओके नाइस.
Thank you so much, sir. So should I leave?
Thank you, Vatsal. Yeah, you can leave. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, it was really wonderful presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Ankit,
Yes, sir.
can you tell me your team name or serial number?
Yeah, sir, our team name is Vector Circuit, and I have my teammate with me, Utsav Moradia.
Okay. Have you registered today or have you registered?
Yeah, sir, we
Yes,
have
sir.
registered just now.
In morning.
Okay, okay. So your team name is
Vector Circuit.
Vector Circuit. Okay. And your name?
My
Leader
name,
Leader name.
yeah, leader name is Utsav Moradia.
So Muradia. You can proceed with your presentation.
Yeah, sure. Just give me a minute.
How to anyone?
ये कौन सा है अंकित नागला?
सर ये नई टीम आज रजिस्टर हुई है. टीम का नाम है वेक्टर सर्किट और लीडर का नाम है उत्सव मुरादिया.
Sir, let me know if my screen is visible correctly.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, all right.
Our team is Vector Circuit, and yeah, I'm Utsav Moradia and my teammate Ankit. So basically, what is our problem faced in our society is like for the dumb community, there is a major number of people who are dumb in our society, and they are not able to communicate with normal people. Like they are due to this disability, they are isolated from society. They are not completely communicate or bridge up or sync with normal people. So we had a solution for that. We are creating a communication bridge between them. Now this is our proposed idea.
So I would like to continue from here. The proposed idea is like we will be making a smart sunglasses with sign language. Sign language, it means that the person who cannot talk, a mute person, they use sign gestures to communicate. An individual who does not know sign language of the dumb can easily communicate with this invention. We will be having a smart sunglasses which will be having a display placed in front of it, and we will be having a hand gloves consisting of sensors. So while performing the gestures, I'll just show you a picture. Yeah, on performing the gestures, we will be able to see the text printed over the display. Yeah, just like this. We have this prototype ready for the first step of our product, and the hand gloves which we will be making will be totally based on the Bluetooth communication.
That will be our block diagram, just a short block diagram for the product. And the main motive of this product will be the viewers will get to know about the sign language of such persons. Also, this product will lead to promotion of the language, which is equally important as compared to the other languages.
Like for example, dumb people or mute people, they only can communicate through sign language. So there are some sort of flex sensors, gloves, which will be worn by dumb people. And what he will do, he will talk in sign language only, but that sign language will be converted into human readable. In the normal person can read that language in that language, and it will be printed or it will be display on glasses. Now the next question is question arises, why you pick a glasses? Like we have made a dedicated display thing. Like we cannot share that thing in a mobile. लाइक मीन्स जो ग्लासे जो सेंसर से जो डेटा आता है साइन लैंग्वेज से, वो हम मोबाइल पे भी डिस्प्ले कर सकते हैं इन अवर पर्सनल मोबाइल. But that is a thing that we can't show everyone a personal mobile. Like I have print A and I am showing the mobile display and it is printing A. Not like that. We have made a dedicated thing for that. That is our glasses. And why it is glasses? Like we can wear it as like a mask ऐसे कान के ऊपर ऐसे लटकते रहेगा, ऐसे ग्लासेस भी ऐसे रहेंगे, उसको एक बोझ नहीं लगेगा कि ये क्या पहन के घूमना पड़ता है. और वैसे भी ग्लासेस की आदत सबको रहती है, जैसे कि हम भी अभी स्पेक्स पहनते हैं, तो वो हमें कोई ऐसे लोड नहीं लगता. जैसे कि हम आई कार्ड ऐसे गले में रखते हैं आई कार्ड, और अगर आई कार्ड की जैसी अगर हम डिस्प्ले रखते हैं तो फिर वो एक लोड जैसा रहेगा, कहीं से टकरा जाएगा. पर ऑन हेड, on our face, glasses will be no load for such that. And glasses are such that we can see through it. As glass होते हैं तो हम आर पार भी देख सकते हैं, और जो नॉर्मल पर्सन है वो ग्लासेस के ऊपर डिस्प्ले भी देख सकता है. जैसे कि ये फोटो है, तो ये फोटो में आई कैन सी ट्रांसपेरेंट, एंड द व्यूअर कैन ऑल्सो सी द टेक्स्ट रिटन ऑन इट. This is our estimate cost sheet to develop it, and this is one-time investment for proper 3D printing model.
Yeah, that was the overall idea about the project. Fine. So approximate cost is around 42,000. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Including everything. Yeah, including everything.
Yes. And this
Is there any
pricing
product which is available in a market which can be used for this problem?
available product, yes, there are gloves available in a market, sensor gloves, but the thing is they have integrated it with mobile. And mobile is like personal thing, and means if I am doing some work and I am talking to someone else, that thing will be not happen in mobile. अगर मैं मोबाइल यूज कर रहा हूँ, तो अब नॉर्मल लोग होते हैं तो हाथ में मोबाइल पकड़ के बात करते रहते हैं, पर वही चीज अगर डम लोग को करनी है तो वो क्या है, वो अगर कुछ साइन लैंग्वेज यूज कर रहे हैं तो उनको मोबाइल कॉन्स्टेंटली नॉर्मल पर्सन को ऐसे दिखा के रखना पड़ेगा कि सी आई एम टॉकिंग टू दिस, आई एम टॉकिंग टू दिस. तो वो एक डेडिकेटेड चीज नहीं हो गई. सो वी आर टारगेटिंग सम डेडिकेटेड चीज जो एकदम हैंडी और लोड भी ना लगे.
And what is the cost of that, the hand gloves that you are discussing? That is available in the market right now. What is the cost?
That is around that is around 12 to 15,000.
12 to 15,000. So
Only gloves, not display. We are talking about only gloves. That is around 10 to 12,000, and this is cost with the gloves with display.
Okay, fine. It's okay, beta. Thank
ओके
you so
अंकित,
much.
अंकित जस्ट
Yes.
वन क्वेश्चन, जैसे आपके इसमें जो साइन लैंग्वेज को वो वर्ड पे डिस्प्ले करेगा, राइट?
Yes.
Instead of that, can we do one more thing कि sign language can be converted into a sound? तो ऐसा कुछ कर सकते हैं क्या? मीन्स ऐसा कुछ सोचा आपने? जैसे मैं साइन लैंग्वेज को दैट विल बी ए मोर इजी। कोई साइन लैंग्वेज से बात कर रहा है तो वो साइन को डिटेक्ट करके उसको साउंड में कन्वर्ट करके स्पीकर से।
हाँ सर, it can be done, but we are thinking this thing in future updates, because ये चीज करने में भी काफी complications आती है। लाइक जो डम और म्यूट पर्सन है वो वर्ड 1 by 1 बोलेगा, तो 1 by 1 वो वर्ड बोलेगा, वो रिकॉर्ड करना है, और वो अगर डिस्प्ले करने में हम 1 by 1 डिस्प्ले करेंगे, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल लैपटॉप, फॉर एग्जांपल वी हैव टेकन लैपटॉप, तो वो जो म्यूट पर्सन है वो बोलेगा LAPTOP, तो वो लैपटॉप हो गया। तो हम लैपटॉप डिस्प्ले कर सकते हैं, राइट? वी कैन डिस्प्ले LAPTOP, वी कैन डिस्प्ले दिस थिंग इन ग्लासेस। पर अगर साउंड वाले में क्या है, जो वर्ड है ना उसके प्रोनाउंसिएशन हमें प्री डिफाइन रखने पड़ेंगे उसके डिक्शनरी में। लाइक लैपटॉप वर्ड हो गया, डोर वर्ड हो गया, तो उसमें कोई नया वर्ड होगा जो उसके डिक्शनरी में फाउंड नहीं हुआ, तो उसका प्रोनाउंसिएशन तो मिलेगा ही नहीं, राइट? अगर मैंने कोई नया वर्ड है, अगर वी हैव क्रिएटेड इंग्लिश, लाइक कोई हिंदी वर्ड आ गया कि लाइक जाना है, लाइक आई हैव टू गो इज इन डिक्शनरी, बट आई हैव अ न्यू वर्ड लाइक साइकिल
अंकित,
एग्जांपल।
आपने साइन लैंग्वेज का स्टडी किया?
यस सर।
तो मीन्स उन लोग का कैसा होता है आइडिया?
उन लोगों का साइन लैंग्वेज में ऐसे 2 टाइप्स होते हैं। एक होता है जनरल वर्ड और एक होता है वर्ड बाय वर्ड। दे हैव 2 टाइप्स, और साइन लैंग्वेज भी 2 टाइप्स होती है, अमेरिकन स्टैंडर्ड और इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड। और हमने लाइक हमारी बात चल रही है, जो साइन लैंग्वेज सिखाते वो टीचर है ना, टीचर जो उनके मास्टर, उनके साथ बात कर रही है। हमने काफी रिसर्च की और उनसे डिस्कस भी किया। हम उनका रिव्यू भी इसमें रखने वाले थे, पर उन्होंने कल का बोला, इसलिए हमारे पास वो भी था नहीं। बाकी उनका रिव्यू भी था हमारे पास, लेटर। तो हमने उनसे बात की, तो उन्होंने बोला कि साइन लैंग्वेज आर ऑफ 2 टाइप्स। लाइक एक तो अमेरिकन स्टैंडर्ड्स होते हैं और इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड, उसमें खाली ऐसे ये फॉन्ट का चेंजेस होता है। मतलब लाइक दिस, इफ 4 फिंगर्स आर रिप्रेजेंट बाय B, तो वो वो अमेरिकन स्टैंडर्ड हो गया। तो वही सेम इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड में कुछ और इंटरप्रिटेशन होगा। बट द सेकंड थिंग वाज वर्ड बाय वर्ड एंड लेटर बाय लेटर। अगर कोई वर्ड है लाइक टू ईट, तो हम उसका सिंपल उसका इमोजी बन सकता है कि भाई भी कैमरा। सर कैन आई ऑन कैमरा? I want to
हाँ बेटा,
show.
कर सकते हो।
Sir, am I visible?
Yes.
Sir, then the sign language, like we are using to eat. So eat, like we can also represent like this. This is representing whole word to eat, and word by word or alphabet by alphabet. So he can represent like E, A, T, like that. So there are 2 ways to interpret any word.
Okay, ठीक है।
Thank you so much. Actually, you have a wonderful idea. You just try to work on it properly. I think it could be a wonderful product in the market.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next team, is there any team which are left out? Yes, Dhruv Upadhyay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you tell me your team number or team name?
Sir, team number 7 and team name is mechanical ventilation.
Which number? Team number?
7.
7. Mechanical ventilation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please, you can proceed with your presentation.
Yes, sir. We are presenting the screen.
Fine.
Good afternoon to one and all present here.
Good afternoon.
We are going to present our project PPT on topic mechanical ventilation which we have provided in residential building.
Sir, this is the abstract of our project. It is in a residential building. The inner side attached bathroom needs a ventilator, which is not possible as there is a common wall on one side and there is a storeroom and bedroom on the other two sides and kitchen on the remaining side. So it is not possible to do a conventional method of ventilation. So we are providing a mechanical ventilation there. And as the all bathroom sides are packed, it is not possible to provide ventilation by conventional system. As ventilation in the bathroom, uh, as ventilation in the bathroom has been provided by critical thinking as necessity of fresh air to be available for the users. Then, sir, its introduction that how it's working. That in this we are exhaust fan is there with ducting provided as in this through the storeroom, so it will directly exhaust the air in the atmosphere. Sir, this is the images. And sir, this type of residential building shown in figure is there and packed by all the sides. Sir, these all are the literature review of a ventilation system. So, and this the advantages of these are it eliminates odors, humidity reduction, reduce airborne contaminants, help eliminate foggy mirror syndrome, and additionally they add to the safety of the home and the residents by reducing fumes from cleaning agents that could potentially cause health related issues. So, sir, this is the existing system of our project that it is in that the combination of fan and light is common and the bathroom fan features in today's market can include with the fans, lights, humidity, moisture sensing, but cost over the limit. Normal person can't afford it, and so we are um, providing a project in a low cost as well as it is uh, it much efficient like this all project. Sir, sir, this is the plan in which there is a the first one of 3.7 into 3.3 is a meter is that is a hall. Then if there is a 1.7 into 1.7 meter, it is a bathroom over there. So through and the red line indicates the ducting through the storeroom that is 2.8 into 3.3 meter, that is the storeroom, and after the storeroom there is a open atmosphere, so we are providing a ducting in there. So this is our plan of a existing situation.
So we are providing this model in the situations where in the small chores and small compact area where there is not possible as shown in the given figure of to provide a small open ventilation. So we are using a mechanical ventilation system which and the red line shows the ducting through which we are going to remove the all the impurities and all the residues of the air into the atmosphere through it. The proposed system which we have is small in size, it is easy to maintain, and it is also very quick process as it also requires very less amount of electricity and which could be used by alternative power source. One which would be using the solar energy which we have also included in our model to power it up, and other is the local power source which we are getting in the residential buildings.
it is very light to pocket, and the design is very compact, so it wouldn't affect the architectural structure of the main infrastructure. These are the tools and technology which we have used to remove and cover the model. We have used the sheet, ACC sheets or PVC sheets. We have used an exhaust fan to remove the air. We have used the batteries and also to provide an alternative source, solar energy. So we have used the solar plate, box containers, which will consider all the electronic devices, and if coding will be applying if necessary. We have also constructed all the project, and we have made a prototype demo of this model. And here is the current costing of the final product. As you can see, in we have divided it into two parts: is one-time investment for 100 numbers of model, and other is the repetitive cost per unit. The repetitive cost per unit will be 3,630 rupees. So for each model, we will be giving it for 3,630 rupees, which is far more cheaper than the already existing system in India of around 7,000 to 8,000 rupees available in market, which we are importing from other countries. India is not manufacturing this type of technology and model. So our final product would be of 2 to 3 times cheaper than the original existing models, and the total cost would be 8,930 for 100 models. Uh, Thank you, sir. And this was our model and our presentation. Any questions?
यस, आपने इसका फिजिबिलिटी चेक किया बेटा कि ये सही में लोग यूज़ करेंगे इसको? क्योंकि वॉशरूम्स में आपने जैसे बात किया कि वॉशरूम में ये सब यूज़ होगा, तो
Yes, sir.
वॉशरूम में तो ऑलरेडी एक एग्जॉस्ट फैन होता है जो अंदर की एयर्स को बाहर फेंकता है, राइट? तो
Yes,
आप
sir.
लोग का
But
मैकेनिज्म ऐसा है कि बाहर से एयर लेके वो अंदर सर्कुलेट करके फिर एग्जॉस्ट भी करेगा, राइट?
हाँ सर, बट प्रॉब्लम ये है कि मोस्ट ऑफ द सिचुएशन मैकेनिकल वेंटिलेशन इज नॉट वी आर यूजिंग, बिकॉज नेचुरल वेंटिलेशन इज नॉट पॉसिबल. वहाँ पे दो साइड ओपनिंग नहीं है कि आप नॉर्मल एयर पास कर सको. दैट्स व्हाई वी आर
अच्छा।
टेकिंग दिस मॉडल, एंड इट इज
ओके।
डिजाइन फॉर स्पेसिफिकली.
अच्छा, फिर इस टाइप के है और कोई है प्रोडक्ट्स इस टाइप के?
यस सर, इस टाइप के मॉडल्स एंड प्रोडक्ट्स अवेलेबल है मार्केट में, बट इट इज अराउंड 8,000 to 9,000 रुपीज, एंड वो भी बाहर से इंपोर्ट करने पड़ते. इंडिया इज नॉट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग दिस टाइप ऑफ स्टफ.
ओके,
Around 2
ठीक
to
है।
3 times cheaper,
ओके,
and we have also constructed a demo prototype of it.
ओके।
बेटा आपने कुछ कैलकुलेशन किया? इफ यू आर यूजिंग दिस वेंटिलेशन सिस्टम, सो व्हाट विल बी द डिफरेंस इन द टेम्परेचर ऑफ द रूम दैट यू विल get?
Sir, we have calculated the efficiency of it, and it would be 43% more efficient air quality
Okay.
than the already existing. Also, washrooms और उसके अलावा किचन्स में भी यूज हो सकता है.
Great.
Then, sir, means it is used as in residential as well as commercial, and we have provided a sheet that that blocks all the contents that are harmful for the atmosphere. Carbon sheet is provided on the upper side of the fan. So, sir, many times there is a possibility that there is not electricity over there, so we can use the alternate source as a solar power, so it will continuously work 24/7.
Okay. Fine. Thank you guys. You can leave.
Okay.
Thank you so much. चलिए सर, अभी इसका ख़त्म करते हैं.